Hello everyone, welcome on into the stream. Welcome. Hello Rain, hello IG. Eyes aren't working. IJN Sucho, welcome on in. Eyes aren't working. I'm not used to wearing these glasses. They aren't prescription, but they fit a fishing vibe. So I'm wearing my rose tinted glasses. But welcome on in everyone. Hope you're doing good. I haven't worn these like in a while. I wore them last night obviously because I was like messing with them, but it's like the first time like I've actually been wearing them in a while, so it's fun and my shoulder's still killing me. So, hello everyone. Today we're just doing like a chill fishing stream in Genshin because I'm really close to getting the fishing achievement. Um so let's have some music in the background. Um but for those who don't know, the fishing achievement in Genshin, you have to get 2,000 fish. 2,000 fish. And by going through every single fishing spot currently in the game, I believe there's 45, and you get about 375 fish. So I should be able to finish this today, as long as the amount of fish is good. And I need to turn this down a little bit on my end. Let me get my stream deck out. Yo, Korak Corrosion, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing good today. Hope you're doing good. You and Rain are both doing good today. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Alright, let's see. I have to figure out the stream deck thing. Alright, that's better. So now we can have that in the background there. A little bit of background music. A little bit quieter. Yeah. Sweet. Howdy, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. My hair is being a bit mean, but we are doing good over here. I'm ready to get some fishing done. This is going to be just a nice chill stream, talking some Genshin lore, talking some fish lore, I guess. But yeah, this actually might be my last stream for like over a week. Depends on if I can get a stream in tomorrow or not. Hoping I can, but we'll see. But yeah. So we are gonna go up to our first fishing spot, which is over here. I think I have plenty of bait. I think I have plenty of everything. This stupid green screen is being annoying at the bottom again. Let's see what we got. Where's the bait? Where's the bait? Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be plenty. I have a bunch of fish, as you can tell. I've been doing this quite a bit recently. Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to do before we start. I wanted to go over to the Sumeru Fishing Association because I think I can buy the Sumeru fishing rod now. It's the only one I'm missing. Because I have the Mondstadt one, the Liyue one, the Inazuma one, and the limited one from like the first fishing event. All the way back. When was that, like 2.2 or something like that? 2.1, 2.2. It was a long time ago. So I missed that event actually. They should do more fishing stuff. It kind of just came out. People were excited for it, and then the excitement kind of disappeared, which is sad because I really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna mute my Genshin music so we can just have the nice chill background music for the stream. Feel like that'd be nice. Where is the Sumeru? It's over here, isn't it? No, it's right below me. Just fishing on a rock. I'd like to buy some fishing supplies. Can I buy this? Yes, I can buy it. There's a Sumeru fishing rod. And I can also buy the last one for End of the Line. So there we go. That's all the fishing stuff in terms of buying it. Where is End of the Line? Because now I can get that to R5 too. Sweet. Fine. Oh, gotta put it in. There we go. That's to R5 now. And then, yeah, I have 17 million more. Crazy amount of more there. And we got all the fishing rods too. Now we got the original rod, Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, the event one, and the Sumeru one. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So yeah, let's get started with fishing. It's going to be just nice, chill, vibey stream today. If you guys have any Genshin lore topics you want me to talk about, please feel free to let me know. I will be talking about just lore today. Talking about lore, doing some fishing. It's going to be just like a nice, fun, chill time. I've been wanting to do just like a chill stream like this for a while. And Well, we're gonna do it until we get the achievement, because I think we should be getting the achievement today. Which is actually insane. This is an insane achievement to get. Anyone who does this, like, if any of you guys have done this, please let me know, because I salute you. It's like, I enjoy fishing, but I have to be in the mood to fish, and I'm in the mood to fish right now. It's one of those things, but, like, if you've done this, like, seriously, good job. Good job. Because obviously I haven't got the achievement yet. Hopefully I'm getting it today. I think there should be enough fish to get it today, but yeah, if you've done it, good job. Oh wait, there's gonna be Paimon's voice lines. I should probably turn off voice lines too, shouldn't I? So you guys don't hear. What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon the entire time? Because yeah, I'll keep on like, yeah, I'll keep on the environmental sounds, but no dialogue. We just have like the sound effects going on, which is fine, But yeah, I'm really excited for Fontaine fishing, see what's new over there and everything. I feel like Fontaine's gonna have some really cool fish. Obviously, being the nation of water, there's probably gonna be quite a few fishing spots, even in the first area. Also, when Fontaine comes out, one of the first videos I'm probably gonna make is further expansions of Fontaine, because when Sumeru came out, when the jungle area, the rainforest came out, you could see beyond the rainforest. You could see into the desert. You could see the mausoleum was there. You could even see the terrain of the desert of Hadramaveth and even the girdle of the sands. They were like, the basic terrain was there, and some minor features, or I guess major features, like the mausoleum. Some bits and pieces were there. So that same thing is probably going to be true for Fontaine. We'll be able to look out and see things that are going to be added in future updates, like 4.1, 4.2, etc. So I've already taken before pictures of the area Fontaine will likely be in, and then I'll take pictures after, comparing them to what we see beyond the border in 4.0. And I think that'd be really, really cool to like go into that, like see what, why is my mouse being weird? See what we could see in the future of Fontaine. And yeah, it's gonna be definitely one of my first videos. And yo, Ranch, welcome on into the stream. Fishing Friday on a Sunday, yes. I was originally gonna do the stream on Friday, but my fish weren't respond yet, so I couldn't. And also I can't do it this Friday because I won't be home. I'll be down in Virginia. So I didn't want to wait like 2 weeks. So we're doing it today. Plus I'm feeling like really into streaming today, so it's gonna be a long stream, probably 3, maybe even 4 hours of just fishing and talking about lore, which is really, really fun. Anyways, that's our first spot, so our second spot's down over here. I have the map over on the side of all the fishing spots, so I don't have them memorized. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. I mean, okay, maybe I am a little crazy. I do have some crazy things done in this game, but not that crazy that I memorized the fishing spots. In Gnosticism, crazy. I was crazy once. Anyway, in Gnosticism, the world was created by an evil god. So who do you think is the evil god? The primordial one or the second who came? That's an interesting question. Primordial one or the second who came? Well, it is said that the primordial one created this world. So if it is based on Gnosticism in that aspect, which a lot of Genshin is, then my guess would be it would be the primordial one. It would be Fanes, if of course they are one and the same, which it's implied. But yeah, I think the evil god is Celestia. Celestia is the evil of this game. It's like, oh, it's good and perfect and everything and up in the sky and everything. But in reality, no, it's not good and perfect up in the sky. It's dark and there's dark things happening up there. They're not as good as they seem, and like sort of like the world's upside down. Which actually was referenced in the Valyrian Mirage, like the world turned upside down and everything. I feel like that's a little bit of a hint towards Fontaine's story, which I've theorized will be about Celestia a lot. And if it is, then that might be a hint, like the world literally is upside down. Like in a lot of mythologies, good places are usually above and then goes deeper and deeper into hell as you descend, like the rings of hell and everything. So I think that Celestia is the absolute bottom of the world in Genshin. The absolute bottom. And the real top of the world is the abyss. And I think I may have discussed this theory in my Power of the Abyss video, but I can't remember if I did actually talk about it. But I know I had the thought that the abyss is only poison to Teyvat because Teyvat isn't a real world. It's not naturally occurring. It was created, and the abyss is like, hey, wait a minute, that's not right. And so it's actually just like the universe as a whole, and it's like, that's not a right thing to do. This god just created a false world. So the abyss isn't inherently poisonous. It's just poison to the people of Teyvat because it's just not, Teyvat's not really supposed to exist, is basically my theory. Which would be pretty interesting if, like, we have this nation, but not this nation, this whole world that just isn't supposed to exist. I like that concept. Like, getting to the end game, it's like, oh yeah, this world, yeah, you're not supposed to be here. Some god just rebelled and created this place. Like some high powerful god, the primordial one, rebelled against some other force, some other group of gods, and was like, hey, I'm gonna just go create a world and have some fun. And they weren't supposed to do that, so that's why the abyss is just poisonous against it. It's sort of like an attack, like, hey, stop that, sort of deal. Our next one's over here by the Statue of the Seven, because we finished that one up. Yeah, we're just going all around the fishing spots. I want to see how many fish I'm going to have by the end of this. I'm going to have at least 300 something more. Get some crystal flies while I'm here. Yeah, but I'm definitely thinking the primordial one's going to be the evil god. And that the second who came was like sent to stop them from like doing what they were doing, because what they were doing wasn't natural. Like, Teyvat isn't natural. Like, it seems natural, but it isn't. It has its own laws, as the loading screen says. Yeah, I want to like discuss this more in a video about Teyvat not being natural and all that. I think that'd be a pretty cool video idea. I'm planning to get back into videos soon. Probably like gonna get full start after I go down to Virginia. So I'll be back from Virginia next Tuesday. So probably a week or two after that is when like you'll see new videos again. So after Fontaine, or around Fontaine probably. I want to make, my first one is probably going to be a retrospective on Sumeru and the version 3.x updates. That's one I've been working on, where I like discuss the story and the characters and everything and all the new things we've gotten, and like just stuff like that, my thoughts on it and everything. Like, it's going to be more of a criticism rather than like, it's going to be a review, like criticizing some things, but yeah, just my overall thoughts on it. And of course, it'll also discuss some theories. It'll discuss a few theories. Of course it will. I'm a theory channel. That's what I do. Theory lore channel. A theory lore channel. Who fishes? Fishes in the free time. This fishing is fun. Honestly, if you just want to chill and relax, Genshin fishing is honestly a really, really nice thing. And especially if you want 20 primo gems for catching 2,000 fish. No, but like, I really enjoy it. It's just like a nice, relaxing thing to do sometimes. Like, obviously not all the time, but like occasionally I just sit down here and do some Genshin fishing. It's nice and it's calming. Did I start this one? I started this one in the day, yeah. But we're going on to the next one, which is up by Springvale. But yeah, like, there's so much I want to talk about with Fontaine. I don't want to make any more Fontaine videos until after Fontaine comes out. Obviously because I don't really have the time to at this point, but also because I just want to wait and see what happens now. And like, maybe make a few theories in the middle of the story, but probably not too like big ones until after it's all done. But you know, excited for Fontaine. Fontaine's going to be really, really fun. Arlecchino, I can't wait to see what she's all about. And I can't wait to hear her theme too, because like, all the Sumeru songs just came out on Spotify, like all the cutscene songs and everything. I've been listening to Tutorials so much. I love his theme. I love the trumpets. It's so good. It's so good. I'm really excited for the music of Fontaine. It's going to be such good music. Come on, fishy. I'm surprised. I don't think we've got any ornamental fish yet. Yeah, the purple ones. Get the rare ornamental fish. I don't think we've got any. Do I have an ornamental fish of each fish? I might. I think this is an ornamental fish. That seems a bit slower. I could be wrong. No, I was wrong. It's not an ornamental fish. Do I have an ornamental of each fish, though? Where do you find those? Serenity Pod. So how many fish is that? That's 24, 27. And how many fish are there? I'm checking here. Oh, I'm missing one. I'm missing one. Oh, which one am I missing? I'm missing one of the puffer fishes. No, wait, no, I'm not. I'm blind. Hang on. No, I have both of those. Do I have both the rays? I'm missing one of the rays. It's the ray. It's the other ray. I have the yellow ray. I'm missing an ornamental variant of this guy right here, the Formalo ray. It's the only ornamental one I'm missing. Oh, that's so frustrating. I have to wait to Unkonomiya. That's usually the last place I go to. Well, we'll see if we'll get one today. That'll be the goal. That'll be the goal for today, getting one of those. But let's see. I just hope we get to see Celestia above. I'm gonna be pissed if it's outside of Fontaine's borders. Yeah, me too. Like, maybe, even if it's not there right away, hopefully somewhere within the version 4.x updates, it comes out and it's above Fontaine, because it would just be such a shame, because, I mean, if you look at the map, it's pretty obvious that it's somewhere above Fontaine. It's just a matter of when that part of Fontaine is going to be released. So I'm hoping it's sooner rather than later. That is... Was that an ornamental? That might be an ornamental. No. Jeez, it's just not being kind to me. I kind of want an ornamental fish. It doesn't really matter, but still. Yeah, I would love to see Celestia above. Like, you're just walking into Fontaine and then you look up and then all of a sudden you see Celestia. That'd be just so cool. But I'm really hoping there's like... I talked about this in the Fontaine video. Either... I know I talked about it in either the Fontaine mega video or the landmarks and locations. I may have talked about it in both. But I want to see like an Eiffel Tower sort of inspiration underneath Celestia that's used to communicate with it. Or just something that's under Celestia like that. Some sort of either ruins or tower or something that just under Celestia. I want to see like something important under there. I think it'd just be really, really cool. I'm just so excited to see what Fontaine's going to be like, because, like, for me, it's kind of hard to imagine what a future nation is going to be like, how it's going to look. Like, I remember when Inazuma came out, and I was like, well, they can never top this. This is beautiful. I was like, I couldn't imagine what Sumeru was going to look like. And then we got all those previews, and I was like, well, I was wrong. This looks beautiful. And it happened again, like Sumeru. So I was like, okay, I know that they're doing amazing, but how are they gonna one-up Sumeru like with Fontaine? Like, what's it gonna look like? Then once again, they one-up Sumeru with Fontaine probably. Like with the previews we've gotten, it looks so beautiful. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. And that's honestly just like basically the city that we've seen. Like what's the rest of it gonna look like? It's gonna be amazing probably. How long do we have? Okay, when's the spanner? So we have like 2 weeks. 2 weeks until Fontaine. 2.5 weeks. That's actually crazy. It's almost here. Alright, fighting a whopper flower so I can fish here. There we go. Fishing spot is right down here. Yeah, but Celestia is definitely one of the main things I'm excited for, because there's always been the mystery of like the nails and just Celestia in general, like what's it all about? And it's been around since the beginning, since the prologue of the manga, and since the game came out, Celestia has just been this mysterious place in the sky that we just don't know much about. And I want to know about it. Because I can't wait till we actually get to go to Celestia too. I feel like one day we're going to be able to go up there. Either for a climatic finale or whatever. We have to be going up there sometime. Alright, that's the other time. Okay, I'm just gonna switch the time. If you're wondering why I'm switching the time, it's because different fish are there day and night. There'd be a group of fish during the day, and you change it to night after you've exhausted the day fish, and there's night fish. So, but yeah, that might have been obvious, but yeah, more fish. That's another thing. Hope we get another nail in Fontaine. Yeah, I'm really hoping for another nail, because the Inazuma nail and the Sumeru nail, we know they were there because of the Irminsul sprouts on Surumi Island and in the Eternal Oasis, but we didn't see them. We didn't see a Surumi Island nail, but it was there. It was likely the cause of the fog on Surumi Island. And we didn't see the Desert of Hadramaveth nail, but it was mentioned that King Deshret used the power of a divine nail in the Desert of Hadramaveth that came down and turned the lush Sumeru rainforest that were there long ago into the desert that's now there. And I really hope, one, we get to see the one in Fontaine, and that there just is one in Fontaine, because there's been one in every nation so far. Dragonspine, the Chasm, Surumi Island, and Desert of Hadramaveth, so I really want one. And my theory is that I talked about in the video because they mentioned Arceum in the project that the dude the research institute was his project that ended up killing him. What was his name? Edwin Eastinghouse, that was his name. Mentioned Arceum, which made me think of Noah's Ark. So, excuse me. So I think it may have been the nail causes a flood, which would have been related to Fontaine's water theme. But it could also just hold an ancient civilization under the water, somewhat similar to Unconomia with the Atlantis inspirations, but also just taken in a different direction, which would be pretty cool. So I'm definitely hoping for a divine nail, and I think a flood would be really cool. And a flood would be really cool, and then maybe the threat that's gonna happen again, there's gonna be another flood. Especially with Fossilores being crazy. I think this might be an ornamental. Yeah, that's an ornamental. There's no doubt in my mind that this one's ornamental. Boom. First ornamental of the stream. Took how many fishing spots? 6 fishing spots. They're not being kind to me today. Sometimes I get ornamentals, and other days it's like that. I get nothing. But I'm really excited for Fontaine, because, I'm just going to take a quick look at the map here. Because Fontaine is probably going to fill in a lot of this area up here. And Celestia is about right there, where that star is. So we're probably going to get it at some point, Fontaine area under Celestia, which would be really, really cool. I need water. I've been talking a lot this stream. But yeah, I think that'd be really, really cool. And maybe even we get Dornman Port finally. Maybe that'd be closer to Snezhnaya. But either way, it's really exciting. And I really hope there's a divine nail. I really want that Celestial lore, so I hope that area comes out soon. Sooner rather than later. But I mean, then again, lore-heavy areas seem to be later in the update. Dragonspine was added after launch, and the Chasm wasn't added until 2.6, and Surumi Island, where the nail was the last area of Inazuma, besides Unconomia, which was also incredibly lore-heavy. And that was the only 2 fish at this time. Okay, great. And then we're going down to the Dawn Winery. Yeah, and then Sumeru, Desert of Hadramaveth was where the Divine Nail was, the Eternal Oasis, and then we got all that stuff in the Girdle of the Sands with the Abyss and the Harvest Stockum, talking about the previous Hydro Archon, the Abyss. I already said the Abyss, didn't I? The Sign of Apaosha, that's what I was talking about. I confused the two for some reason. But we got so much lore there. It seems like the lore-heavy areas are just the later parts. Don't get me wrong, we get a bunch of lore when nations first come out. We learned about King Deshret and the Goddess of Flowers when Sumeru first released through books and artifact sets. But the big lore drops happen later on in the update, so that kind of is making me think we'll get the Under Celestia area probably halfway through the 4.0 updates or something like that. Which, don't get me wrong, I want it to come out as soon as possible, but going by what Genshin does, it's probably going to be later. We might even get, if Dornman Port comes out within the updates, we might get that first. which is a bit sad, but I'm still waiting for my Mondstadt Dendro character, so. Because Mondstadt Dendro and Sumeru Geo are the only two nation element categories that we don't have of the first 4 nations, because obviously Fontaine just dropped, so, you know, we don't really have much. We know of an Animo character in Lynette, we know a Pyro character in Linny, we know a Cryo character in Fromine, we know Navia is Geo, and we know Clorinda is Electro. So we're missing, no, of course Fossilor is Hydro. So we know Hydro. So we are just missing Dendro and Fontaine too. So hopefully there'll be a Fontaine Dendro character. And obviously all the characters we saw in the trailer weren't every single Fontaine character. So we're gonna get more, but I want to see my Fontaine Dendro characters. I see them. The Anka lore drops were insane back then. Oh my god, they were crazy. I remember just like reading that and being like, this is just insane. Because it was just like, it felt like it came out of nowhere. I mean, Unconomiya kind of felt like it came out of nowhere. Because, like, it was mentioned in the lore of Watatsumi Island. I was like, oh, this sounds pretty cool. And then all of a sudden, we're going there? Like, we're going into Unconomiya, this subterranean nation. A subterranean nation for the first time in Genshin, first of all. What did... I'm up here. Why did you just put me... Why is it putting the camera down there? What the hell? That's hilarious. Anyways, but yeah, like, Unconomiya itself came out of nowhere, and then all the lore down there, it was just insane. The lore of Unconomiya, like, knowing more about the God of Time in 2.4, and then even more in 2.5 with Raiden's story quest. Like, by the way, I am making another video about the God of Time, focusing more on her, rather than, like, how she's everywhere, which was a fun video to make. I really loved that video. It was not meant to be half an hour at first, but I just kind of went overboard, and I loved that video. This one, I'm going to be doing more of a, like, evolution of what we knew, like, a timeline, starting off with Time and Wind in 1.0, like, this is what we knew back then. We knew very little. And then we started to learn more over time. Time, irony, I didn't even realize that, but, like, it'd be sort of like a timeline, like chronologically what we know sort of thing. And like how we learned it over time. And I really like that idea of video. I really like watching videos like that where like, here's what we knew at first, and then over time we start to learn more and more. I love like that chronological type of video. So I want to try my hand in it with Istaroth, because God of Time, it makes sense to try something like that with the God of Time. But I might wait to Fontaine to see if we get any God of Time lore there, because I feel like Fontaine's going to have some just massive lore drops right away. Like, related to everything. Celestia, maybe even the Tui, the Archons, everything. It's just going to be insane over there. Have I already switched the time here? I feel like I have, but I'm going to do it again just to be sure. Do it again just to be sure. I think I have. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Alright. Now we're going over to the last fishing spot in Mondstadt. We're going to Dragonspine. We're going to Dragonspine. There's one fishing spot in Dragonspine. It's over by this lake here. Or it is in this lake here. Not by the lake. It's in the lake. It's fishing. Oh, I can't wait for Natlan fishing spots, honestly, now that I think about it, because... Like, imagine the type of fish we'd get in Natlan. Like, fish more adapted to hot springs and everything. That'd be really cool. It'd be really, really cool now that I think about it. I can't wait to start theorizing about Natlan. I'm surprised I didn't talk about fishing for Fontaine, because I kind of wanted to. I think I was planning on doing them in shorts, but then I never got around to making the shorts. But I definitely wanted to talk about fishing and like what we could have seen. But who knows? Who knows what we'll see? Who knows what we'll see? Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. A bite. That one was quick. Alright, I gotta switch the time, and then we'll be done with Mondstadt. There's only 8 fishing spots in Mondstadt. Obviously, when Dornman Port gets released, we're gonna get more. Who knows when that's gonna be? Who knows when that's gonna be? Yo, King Alex, welcome on in. Welcome to Fishing Friday. Yeah, Fishing Friday on a Sunday. Probably confusing a few people. Yeah, we're just doing some chill fishing, talking about Genshin lore. It's a fun little stream. Like, fun little fancy stream. Like your fancy fit? Thank you. I just pulled out these glasses. I got them in Australia like 3.5 years ago, and I was like, they seem fishing-esque. You know, if I turn the right way, one of them goes blank, so it kind of looks like I'm spammed, but, you know. Wonder how big Fontaine's going to be. Also, hi, it's midnight here. Welcome on in, Doodoo. Hopefully you're doing okay. Hopefully you're not too tired over there. Welcome on in, though. And I'm thinking Fontaine's going to be huge. I feel like it might stretch, like I said in the video, from the Girdle of Sands, maybe even all the way to Old Mondstadt. I feel like it's going to be absolutely massive. Like, not initially, but over time. Like, I feel like it's going to be huge. What am I fishing for? I'm fishing for that 2,000 fish achievement. The big whammy. We're hitting every fishing spot today. Is this an ornamental one? I think this is an ornamental one. That's cool. I don't think I have many ornamental of this fish, because this is, fun fact, this is the, I think it's the venom spine is what it's called, but this fish, is this the venom spine? No, it's not an ornamental. It's just really hard to catch. The snow strider. This is the only fishing spot you can get the snow strider in. Fun fact. There's a few of them like that, but that's all the fishing spots in Mondstadt. So let me just move my thing over to Leeway real quick. All right. Yeah, we're just doing everything. We're getting the achievement today because I've done the math and everything. I think I should be good to get the achievement today, that 2,000 fish achievement. So it's going to be fun. Have I gotten all the pages in Inazuma fishing? I did actually. Yeah, I finished that earlier this week on Wednesday. I made a tweet about it. I got all the fishing. I have the complete Toki Alley series, which is insane. I remember thinking I'd never be able to get it, but I got it, which was crazy. And I was really, really excited. That's done, which is really, really cool. And yo, 9 pairs, welcome on in as well. Good morning from where you are. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well this morning. It's afternoon for me. Still doing pretty good. How long did it take me? Well, I just started getting back into the fishing recently. Like, I kind of dropped off after it first came out because it was so much. But on average, I feel like fishing through all the fishing spots in Inazuma and Ankonomiya, I think an average of 3 per cycle. So it probably took me about 3 or 4 cycles of fishing in every single spot in Inazuma and Ankonomiya. So probably a bit. Probably took me a bit, because if I just finished it on Wednesday, and fishing dropped like what? Did it drop before Inazuma, or was Inazuma out? It was around that time, though. Because Toma has the fishing passive, so it was like probably 2 years to get that achievement, which is crazy. So like 3 fishing days. Yeah, about 3 fishing days, but I was lazy, so it took me 2 years. But yeah. It was a lot of fun. Just want to drop in and say hi, catch the VOD tomorrow, have fun. All right, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Enjoy the rest of your evening then. Or past midnight now, so rest of your night. It's not really evening anymore. I'm not used to talking this much during stream, so I'm a bit all over the place, but it's fun. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. I think it was 2.3. I think it was a little bit sooner than that, because Tomo was 2.2. And he has the fishing passive, so I think it's at least 2.2 or before. That is a beautiful sunset over that mountain. Yeah, but definitely around that time. Definitely around that time. But fishing is fun. It's just a nice little vibey thing to do sometimes. I mean, once I get this achievement, I probably won't do it as much, because I'm just working towards the achievement, but what my goals are is the achievement today, the 2,000 fish, because I should be getting it today. And then there's also a certain type of fish that I want to get in the ornamental fish, because you know you can get the rare ornamental fish sometimes. I just checked earlier in the stream, and I have 1 fish that I don't have ornamental. It's one of the rays down in Ankonomiya. I don't have as an ornamental. It's the blue one. I think it's the Formula Ray, or however you say it. That's all the fish in this spot. I didn't mean to open that. But it's this one right here. Yeah, the Formalo Ray. I have every single one ornamental, as you can see, except for him, because he would have been next to this one. But I have every single other one, including 2 of the biting angelfish, which is the one in the one spot in leeway, which is really, really cool. I'm really, really proud of that. But wait, where are the... No, wait, I'm missing 2. I'm missing 2. Because I'm also missing the Rami angelfish, because this one, the moonfin, that is the limited time event from when fishing came out. So I'm missing 2 of them. Oh, okay. They're both from Inazuma / Onkonomiya. Okay. And what stinks is this one, this guy, he's only in one spot. Isn't that just grand? Isn't that just grand? So, oh, that's fun. That is so, so fun. Let's go down here now. The map tells me to go down here. So I'm missing 2 ornamental fish. I was wrong. I'm glad I checked. 2 ornamental fish. The Rami angelfish and the Formalo ray. So, got struck by Nad, so I don't know what you're saying. Oh, I'm talking about the ornamental fish I'm missing. I'm missing 2 of the ornamental fish, which are the Rami angelfish, which is, where is he? This little guy who's in that one spot in Inazuma, like the electro-charged water, just off the shore of Inazuma, and then this guy who's only found down in Onkonomiya, but he's a lot more common. I think he's in every spot in Onkonomiya. But then again, there's only 3 fishing spots in Onkonomiya, and those are the only 2 that I'm missing as ornamental fish, and I miscounted earlier because I didn't account for the moonfin, which is the limited fish from when it came out. Fishing was introduced in 2.1 right along with Ryan Shogun. Oh, really? It was 2.1? Wow, I was still in Hawaii during that then. Wow. Crazy. That is crazy to think about. I exploded him. Recently made 2 of every craftable furniture? Really? Wow. 2 of every craftable furniture. That must have taken a bit. Oh my god, imagine all the wood farming. I don't think I'd be able to do it. Or at least it would take me, but how long did it take you? Every craftable. Does that include the battle pass one, or? Because I don't buy the battle pass, so that wouldn't include it for me, but... There's 3 fishing spots in Onkonomiya. Did I not say 3? Oh, did I misspeak? Oopsies. Yeah, because there's 3. There's the one at the start, and then the 2 under the one island. Yeah, I probably just misspoke. Oopsies. Probably a few weeks. Don't count battle pass. Okay, but a few weeks to get all that wood. Jeez, I don't think I'd have the focus to like just keep farming trees every single day. Like hats off to you. That's incredible, actually. That is actually incredible. I've been wanting to like craft 1 of each thing, but 2, that's amazing. Because like all the Adeptus speed things you need too. Cool. That's amazing, actually. You can use ores to make wood, and I had a lot already. Oh, really? That's what the wood page is, really. Use ores to make wood. Probably have to do ore farming too, because I'd say I'm running low on ores, but I'm definitely not running low on ores. But I'm saving my ores at the moment for Fontaine, for the new weapons. Because the new forgeable weapons, we're going to be getting some of those. Going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Fishing, 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 fishing. I just crafted 5 every day and got it next day repeat for like 3+ weeks. Okay. Okay, so you didn't use the Adeptus things. Okay. I wonder how many craftable items there are now that I think about it. Because there's probably quite a bit. I know I have all the recipes unlocked. Wait, no, I might not, because Surumi Island. I have a good amount of them unlocked. I'd have to like double check to see what I'm missing. Oh, wait, did I start at night? I don't think I started. Did I come over here at night? No, it's weird. It just didn't give me any fish this night. Oopsies. Being a bit mean. Bit rude. Plus now the wood gathering gadget released in Sumeru is now even easier or super easier if you have Ito. That's true, yeah. The wood gather gadget is really, really nice actually. And Ito's little ability there, it's really, really sweet. They can get the wood pretty fast. It's probably just the crafting part itself that's also really annoying because it's going to take a bit without the Adeptus Temptation. Not the Adeptus Temptation, that's food. Vial of Adeptal Speed or whatever it's called, something like that. What is it? Is it Vial of Adeptal Speed? Or am I just remembering the name wrong? Something of Adeptal Speed, something like that. I probably have them in my inventory. I can just check. They be in here? Here you go. Yeah, Vial of Adeptal Speed. I have 99. I think that's the max. So I guess I could do it. Alright, gonna catch more of the Midakas. I probably honestly have over 100 of these at this point. It's crazy how many. These things are just so common. These little guys are so common. Only thing I'm missing is 2 of every depot item you can buy, which takes longer because they use the coins on resonant books. Okay, that's fair, yeah. Yeah, usually, what I usually do is when there's new ones in the depot, I get the fragile resin every week. For, the weeklies I do. And then I'll, like, focus on the depot items the rest of the week until I got them all, and then I'll focus on the books again. So, that's usually what I do at the beginning of every update, when there's new ones, so... I'm excited for Fontaine, because there's probably going to be a good amount of new ones, too. But, yeah. I use the teapot often, so I don't know how much you use it. Yeah, I don't use it that often. Like, I go in it, like, a few times a week to get the realm bounty and all that stuff, but I don't really, like, I haven't really updated my teapot in so long. I need to find some time to do that. Because mine's so outdated. I need to, like, make it look good and everything. Make it my own. Make it my own. There's one more. I don't know if I'll be able to reach him, but... Oh, he's too far away. He's too far away. Come on, get back here. I'm doing it as far as I can, and he's too far away. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, here. Oh, now he's getting closer. Oh, wait, now that I'm over here, he's underwater, so I have to wait for him to resurface. Wait for him to resurface. Come on, little buddy. There he is. Is he too far away again? I'm gonna scream. No, he's good. Okay. You. Got the little goober. And it was night when we came over here, so that's good. That's good. And we actually just have to walk to the next one. We can walk to the next one, which is sweet. I guess I could get 2 of every animal you can catch. I got every capture one a few days ago. Wow, really? That's amazing. I still have... where are they? Yeah, I have 99 of the Omni Ubiquity nets. I just haven't gone around and captured stuff for the achievement, but I have all the ones I need to get the achievement. For capturing 100, but I just haven't gone around to do that. So I feel like that would be like my next thing after I finish fishing, going to do that. And also Genius Invocation TCG. I'm doing this for the achievement, mostly. And also for the collectionist part of it, with the Serenity Pot stuff. So, yeah, you know, being crazy. Also, are you NA? I don't remember. No, I'm in Europe. I'm on the Europe server. I do live in North America, but I'm on the Europe server because when I started playing Genshin, a bunch of my friends were on the Europe server, so I joined them to be able to play with them. A lot of them don't play anymore, don't play as often, which is a bit sad, but it's still pretty fun. Dennis, we can't be friends. I know, it's okay though. We still good chat on stream, which is fun, which is very fun still. Talking about all the fish and the craziness of the Serenity Pot. It's still a lot of fun. Europe, if the UID starts with 7, it's Europe. Yep. America is 6, Europe is 7, Asia is 8, and I think it's 9 is the other one. What's the other one? What is the other one called? I forget what the other one's called. Gonna flex my teapots? Well, I've been thinking of making an account on the America server at some point. Maybe to replay the story and get some footage of all that. because I do not really have any footage of just like stories and world quests and stuff, and I feel like that'd be a good idea to get. So I might make a North America account. I wouldn't like really like spend anything on it, of course, but it'd be a good thing to have. But yeah, we'll see. Alright. Fishing. Maybe we play up to Inazuma finale so everything unlocked. That's true, yeah. That is true. Unlock everything. I was thinking that'd be a lot of footage I'd have. I don't know how much storage that would take up. Like to record the quests and everything. I'd have to see how much storage that would take up. Like I have enough. I recently installed a 2 terabyte SSD, so I know I have enough, but I just have to see how much it would be. Alright, and now we'll go over here to Mount Aosang. Everything is so sore. I think I'm going through another growth spurt, which isn't fun. I forgot how painful they are. As I woke up, everything was sore this morning. My arms were sore, my neck is sore, my shoulders are sore, everything is just sore. It might be another growth spurt, which is kind of terrifying. Because I thought I was like, I'm already tall, like, no. Like, oh, yeah, I'm okay with being taller than my brothers, but man, this is enough. Like, no more growing. It's crazy. Bunch of fish right here. Plus, good recap of the story you probably forgot. That is true, yeah. Because like some people, sometimes I'll like be on Twitter or something, and someone mentioned like a little snippet of the story, and I'm like, I totally forgot about that. So like, yeah, that must be like something I need to do. I got Wanderer and he ate most of my gems. He does that. Wanderer does enjoy eating gems. But congrats on getting him. Hell yeah. Hope you have fun with him. He's a lot of fun to play. He's definitely a lot of fun to play. Damn, growth spurt this old. I'm only 20. It's not that old. It's not that old. You can actually, I think it's pretty common to have growth spurts at this age still. But it won't be like massive. I probably won't sprout up like another foot. I'll probably like a few inches at most. Like I might be like 6'2" or 6'3". But yeah. I don't think it's too uncommon for this. Pretty sure. Oh, look at those. It's the abiding angelfish. The rare abiding angelfish. These ones, the pink dudes, only appear in this pond in Liyue during the day. The only spot. That's fun, isn't it? Yo, and White Kaneko, welcome on in. Finally made after busy work. I hope work was alright. Only about an hour in. I think we probably got another 2, maybe even 3 hours left of the stream. It's going to be a long one. So, yeah, no worries. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. And we got plenty of fishing ahead of us on this Fishing Friday. That's actually on a Sunday. So, yeah, no worries. I'm pretty sure I have 2 of these as ornamental as well, which is crazy. And I know Inazuma's one is the Rami angelfish. Mondstadt is the Snow Strider and Dragon's Mind. What's Sumeru's? I think it's one of the pufferfish. It's like the one that looks like a watermelon. Alright, so that's done. What is the Sumeru limited one? Let me go to fishing real quick. It's the Peach of Deep Waves, which is, yeah, okay, that's the first one I go to in Sumeru. It's the watermelon one. When we get to Sumeru, I'll show you the rare ones in Sumeru. I'll show you the rare ones in all of them. Where you can only get them in one certain spot. And I think they're usually only at one time of day. So it's so fun, isn't it? Fontaine's gonna have one of those too. But it's just such a fun time. Each region has at least one. Has one. I don't think anyone has 2, because there's one in Dragonspine, Liyue, Inazuma, Sumeru. Yeah, they each have 1. Doing good, finally free from commissions. Hell yeah. Very, very nice. Glad you're free, glad you have some time to relax now, and hope the stream is nice and relaxing. We got some relaxing fishing music. I got my rose-tinted glasses out that I got like 3.5 years ago in Australia. Pulled them out because they fit the fishing vibe, and it sort of kind of matches with them too. Although I should have grabbed my Australian shirt. If I didn't wear that earlier in the week, I would have had my shirt that I got in Australia too. Just like completed the vibe. But this works. But yeah. Yum yum. Love the yum. I'll probably have to get some food after I finish all the Liyue ones real quick. I'll like run up and get a bowl of snacks or something. I'm too far over to the right for this one. This spot's better. We need to go back to Australia and eat Tim Tams. We do. We need to get the Tim Tams. I was at Walmart the other day and I was looking for them because I was there to get something else, and I was like, I noticed packages of cookies that looked really similar to them. I was like, are they here? Are they here? And they weren't. Still no luck. I've been looking. I've been looking. Have I made a Discord? Yes, I have actually. Right there. Exclamation point Discord. You can join the Discord right on in there. Some nice chill Genshin chatters and everything. It's a lot of fun in there. A lot of fun in there. I haven't been active on it recently because I've been a little bit of a burnout, but I'm getting by it. Getting by it, obviously, because I'm here right now. But we're doing good. Yeah, that's why I wasn't really streaming for a week, because that burnout was really getting to me. But finally back. Although tomorrow, either today or tomorrow will be the last stream. I'm hoping to get a stream in tomorrow, but either today or tomorrow will be the last stream for about a week, because I am... What is happening? What is happening? Yo, Guzma! Guzma! Oh my god, IJN, whoa, whoa! Whoa! I thought Guzma was here to subscribe. You just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Yo! Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Yo! Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift subs to Guzma, to Cybernetic Mermaid, to Murder of Birds, to 9 Pairs, and to Ispra. Thank you so much. I was not expecting that. You gave me a heart attack. And I also wasn't expecting my fishing pole to do that. But thank you so much. Oh my gosh. You're absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. I have to wait for them all to go through now. Is that them all? Is there gonna be one more? There's gonna be one more. I think there's actually gonna be 2 more. Yeah, you got Arnold in there too. Got him in there. He's gonna have a nice surprise when he comes back again. Is there one more? There's one more. I don't know why it does it like that. I'm gonna have to figure out why it does that. It just does them all individually instead of saying like blank gifted, 5 gifted. It just says, oh, here's all of them individually. But thank you, IJN, so much. That means so much. Thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Was not expecting that on a fishing stream. But thank you. Thank you so much. I just keep saying thank you. That's all I can do. That's all I can say. Is thank you. Everyone who got a gifted sub, enjoy all your lovely emotes made by my lovely... I cannot speak now. Made by my lovely friend Catling. The emotes are incredible. Hope you enjoy them. Yeah, enjoy ad-free viewing too as well. But yeah, wow. I was not expecting that. Thank you so much. Woo! That is incredible. A moment to calm down. I think we're good. I started this one in the day, so I think this is the last fish for this area. But wow. Can you drink some water real quick? Drink some water. Okay. That is amazing. Yes, thank you so much. Alright, where am I going? We're going down here. Spin this sub. I love that clip name. Thank you so much for the clip, King Alex. That is an amazing clip name. Spin to weed and spin to sub. Oh my gosh, that is an amazing clip, isn't it? I need to have more like variety of the music, don't I? I only have this one song looping. I'll have to figure that out. Off stream, after stream, but wow. Was not expecting that. Thank you so much. It's incredible. 5 gifted subbies. Oh yeah. Anybody talk to Idia, by the way? I haven't been back in a while. I still have a lot to do there, don't I, in 2 weeks? I have to do the treasure hunt still. I have to probably get some... I think there's a few more chests I've missed. There's a bit I have to do in the Valerian Mirage, but I figured out that I seem to get burnt out right before a new region comes out, because I was burnt out in 1.6 a little bit, even though I loved it. I was more burnt out in 2.8, and then I was burnt out in 3.8. It just, I don't know why it happens in these updates, but it's just consistently within these updates, and then the new region comes out, I'm like, yeah, let's go! Like, always so hyped and everything. So I don't know, maybe it's just waiting anxiety, but yeah, who knows? Oh, wait, why are you swimming around that fast? Did I throw it near you? There we go. Here we go. 2.8 was the closest to burnout I felt. I think I was in the same boat, yeah. I was really close down there. I mean, yeah, that patch really made me feel burnt out. Like, I was happy we were returning to the Golden Apple Archipelago, but it just didn't feel the same. Like, it did, but it didn't. And I think that's why I burnt out so heavily. But, you know, I missed the Golden Apple Archipelago, but I'm glad they're trying something new. Made it less of a burnout. Like, this burnout was more towards videos, because I made an 80-minute video in the matter of like a week. So, and then the teaser came out in the middle of it, so yeah, that was fun. But it turned out well and you guys liked it, so it was worth it. But yeah, 3.8 summer event seems very short. It does seem pretty short, I will agree with that. It did seem a bit shorter. It was fun, but it did seem a bit shorter. It felt like there was a bit less to do. Maybe because I haven't done the side quests yet, but who knows. I still like the mystery of it. I still like how there's the mystery in finding everything. It was nice. It was very easy to go through. It was easy to go through. But it was still very fun. I liked finding like the mural room. That was a lot of fun. That was a fun puzzle. I was watching the Grand Tour while doing that one. That was a lot of fun. Chat's moving. How it always happens around 0.7 patch for me. All right, yeah. So right before the summer thing, makes sense. Makes sense there. Did I already do the night fishing on this one? Night swimming deserves a quiet night. Not sure all these people understand. It's not like years ago. Singing REM all of a sudden, or just saying REM, I guess at this point. To be fair, that hour-long video was a beast, but was a joy. Well, I'm glad you guys liked it. It was a lot of fun to make. Like, honestly, I was surprised by how much I was enjoying editing that together. Like, I thought I'd be like, oh, but I was like really into it. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, this is so fun. Even when I had to like completely erase the original Linny and Lynette portion of the video and replace it with the siblings and like add all the bits for like all the new characters and all of that and like go back and edit a few things, I was still enjoying it even though it was out 2 days after that. Like, I was still having a lot of fun with it. And I made videos then like 2 weeks after that. Like, I was enjoying it. It was fun. But yeah. I remember last year I wasn't able to finish all the islands. Yeah, me neither. Because I was like, people mentioning like the official the play that was going on officials area. I didn't do that because I was so burnt out I wasn't able to do it. Which I'm sad I missed it, but like I was so burnt out I couldn't do it. I really liked 2.8. The reason I burnt out was because of so much puzzles that were pretty hard, though I liked them. I just needed some breathing room. Yeah, that's fair. Some of the puzzles were a bit like, whoa, what's going on here? But it was overall a fun patch, just like poor timing for me. It hit me right in the middle of a burnout. It always seems to do it with the summer events. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one that's like experienced that. It's like sort of like a universal thing, which is interesting. For me, it was 2.6 when China went on lockdown and the infamous Ayaka banner. Okay, yeah, that was fair. The 240-day Ayaka banner. I remember that. That was so fun. That was a fun time. I mean, I didn't mind it too much because it gave me more time to save for Yelan, who I was going for. So I didn't mind the 3-week extension, but at the same time, I was like, I just want to get to Sumeru really quickly. So, and then there's like the 3 patches at the beginning of Sumeru that were only 5 weeks instead of 6, which was really weird. But it put us back on track, and also allowed for Wanderer's drip marketing to come out on October 31st, which is coincidentally when Bohemian Rhapsody released, which was hilarious. So it was a fun time. It was an interesting time, I'll say it. I was grateful for light patches. I had so much commissions to do. That's fair, yeah. Yeah, like some people like complain about the light patches, but at the same time, it's like, do you spend like all your time playing Genshin? I mean, I spend a lot of time playing Genshin, but I'm grateful for light patches because it means I can work on videos more and not have to worry about getting everything done. So I completely agree with you. Light patches are nice. There's also like one of every different type of fish for every different type of bait in this one. Got you Mist Splitter? Oh, Mist Splitter's good. Whenever Mist Splitter reruns, I might have to go for it, honestly. Because I think I need Mist Splitter. It's such a good weapon. And yo, PH Nito, welcome on in. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Welcome on into the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing good today. We're doing our Fishing Friday here on a Sunday. Fishing Friday on a Sunday. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Yeah, we're having some fun over here, talking lore, talking Genshin events. I don't know why I reeled that in. I misclicked. I have to wait for him to calm down now. But yeah, we're doing pretty good over here. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Sumeru left you mentally exhausted. Yeah, Sumeru, it took me a bit to like get back into Sumeru after 2.8 because I was just that burnt out. I don't like this fish. I don't like this fish. But when I did, I got into it. Like I did like the Aranara quest like in like a week or maybe even a few days. I did that quick. I was like really, really into that quest. So, but there was a lot to do in Sumeru. There was Aranyaka, there was the new story, Tanari's story quest. There was a ton to do like right when it came out. So yeah, I understand that. Did I already switch the time here? I think I did, but I want to just check anyways. Yo, Isbro, welcome on in. Sorry I didn't see you come in. I'm just there's so much chatting going on right now, and I'm also fishing at the same time. But welcome on in. Yeah, you got a little gift sub too. Hopefully you enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing and everything. Welcome on in though. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. I'm a bit blind today. Also funny how we could canonically be fighting Scar on Halloween because Nahita's birthday is October 27th. That is actually really interesting. Wait. Because Sub-Zerius Festival. Wait a minute. That is so cool. That is so cool actually thinking about that. And because dreams like probably dreams are like you experience a lot in a dream even though like they last such a short time. So even though we experienced like 168 days in a dream, it probably wasn't that long in real life because time warping in dreams essentially. So that's really cool actually. We could be fighting him on Bohemian Rhapsody Day. That's actually really, really cool. Here we go. Alright, come on, little fishy. Alright. Speaking of, I got Wanderer's Bell last night in 30 pills. Hell yeah! Got Tule Tula's Remembrance. Hell yeah, that's a nice weapon. I'm pretty sure it is at least. Well, it's good for him. I haven't really looked at it. I wanted to pull it, but at the same time, I'm like, no, I need to save for Fontaine right now, but to wait for next time to get it. But yeah, congratulations on getting it. Hell yeah. Oh, come on. Why are you scared? Why are these fish so scared today? I hate when the fish are this scared. It's so annoying. Just get fished up. Nothing bad's gonna happen. I won't cook you. Probably. There you go. There you go. Here we go. Fishing the boy, fishing the koi. Got him. Alright. Okay, I gotta catch up. I don't think I finished Aranara until 3.3 or 3.4. That's fair, yeah. For me, it was like that for the Golden Slumber. It took me like an update or two before I started it. But when I did, that was a lot of fun. And a lot of tears. I got my Ayaka from the infamous 240-day Ayaka banner. She is proudly now my best built character at top 8% on Akasha. Wow. That's incredible. The grind is worth it. It sounds like it. Yeah, that's amazing. Top 8%. That's incredibly cool. Congratulations on that. Wow. Come on, fish. Little tiny fish boy. The rest of them are koi. Alright, here we go. Someone has to count how many days we skipped during the Sumeru Archon quest after Act 2. That's true, we do. We have to figure, like... I mean, we don't know how long the IRL days were. That's the problem. We don't know if it was, like, correlated. Because if it was correlated, then that's half a year. But I doubt it was, because people need to eat, so... It wouldn't make sense for it to be half a year. Maybe realize that canonically we were in Sumeru in autumn, not summer. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we were in there in autumn because we were in the Golden Apple Archipelago again in the summer. It means we were in Sumeru after that, which was the autumn. So yeah. And Sub-Zero's festival is Nihida's birthday, which is October. So yeah. Ooh, ornamental. I think it's only my second ornamental today. I have not been lucky with those today. Come on, little dude. Finished the pirate quest on the same night the update came out. Really, the same night? I think it took me like a few days, like a couple days to finish that. But I finished that one relatively quickly. I was on top of that one. That was a fun quest. And lore heavy. My goodness, was it lore heavy. But it was a lot of fun. Like, the quest itself was fun. The lore was insanely cool. Like, Dane was there at some point and everything. Like, oh my gosh, that was really, really cool. 8% not a bad for X, pretty impressive. It is, it's really cool. My Zhao's top 50 on Akasha, but trying for higher. Wow. You guys build these characters so good. I don't do artifact runs. I need to do them more. I just don't do them. I've been focusing on just getting a bunch of more in preparation for Fontaine. But yeah, I should probably do more artifacts at some point. Drink water, nerd. I shall drink some water. Thank you, thank you. What? Where's my cup holder? I'm trying to catch it while also putting it down on my cup holder. There we go. Alright. Ad attack. Oh no. No more ads. Get them out of here. Can never bring myself to fish and Genshin. That's fair. Yeah, it takes a lot of... it takes focus. And sometimes I don't have that. ADHD and all. But sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I want to sit down and I want to fish. And recently, I've been doing a lot of fishing. So I'm almost at the 2,000 fish achievement. Which is why I'm streaming today, so I can get it live. Because I think that'd be a pretty cool reaction to have. And also just really cool thing in general. At 2,000 fish. Like, here's how I wasted a day fishing. I don't know. But I understand why you wouldn't want to fish or why you couldn't bring yourself to, but... yeah, it's completely understandable. But IRL fishing stream? Who knows? Maybe. Maybe I will do an IRL fishing stream. Who knows? I haven't fished in so long, though. I haven't fished in so long, it might be pretty pathetic to watch me try and fish again. You join me? I mean, I guess so, yeah. Then we'd have to talk about IRL war. Yo! IJN, thank you for the sub! Yo, IJN, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the sub and also the 5 gift subs earlier. You're insane today. Thank you so much. Means so much to me. Especially on a fishing stream. I got 6 subs on a fishing stream. Wasn't what I was expecting. Actually, wait, no. Submarine, water. It's connected. It makes sense. That's literally my lore brain. Words sound similar. That's how it makes sense. They're both related to the same thing, but thank you so much. It means so much to me. Thank you. You guys are all so cool. You guys are all so cool. Oh, now 5 ads, I'm subbing. Which being mean with all the ads are like, screw it. Thank you so much. Even if it just was to get rid of the ads, it means a lot. Alright, catch this boy right here. I think that's all of them for this pond, because I already switched the time. We're going down to Liyue Harbor. The last one in Liyue. Alright, where was I? Alright, the 4.0 dev stream should be Friday, so we should hear any day now. That is true, yeah, because it's, what is it, Sunday? So it's 5 days, maybe even 6 if it's Saturday, like it is sometimes. Hoping it's Friday. And by the way, I will not be doing a stream for the dev stream, unfortunately, because I will not be home, so I won't be able to. I wish I could, I really wish I could for Fontaine. I was really looking forward to it, but I won't be home, so I can't. But definitely will be doing streams when Fontaine comes out. The plan is to do something similar to what I did with Tears of the Kingdom, another Sillathon. It's probably going to be, I might do like a little short stream Tuesday night. Starting at like 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. So like when it comes out, we can jump right into it, like explore a little bit, try and get like the new talent domains and stuff unlocked, all that jazz. Then Wednesday in the morning, I'll come back and it'll be just exploring that day. It'll be exploring, maybe doing a few world quests off on the side and like getting some items and stuff to like do some cooking and get all that new stuff. And then on Thursday will be when I do the quest. Because I thought about it, I was like, you know what, it's probably a good idea. Do some exploration first because I love exploration, and then I'll get into the story on Thursday when people have had more of a chance to do it. I feel like that's a better idea. I was thinking about it, I was like, it's probably a better idea. So, that guy's too far away. You're kidding me. Alright. Alright. Honestly, at this point, I'm just mindlessly farming the Pale Flame set and hoping that 4.0 brings a Pale Flame Strongbox. I really hope so, because that'd be just really cool. Ooh, ornamental beta. Cool. Yeah, hope the Pale Flame hunting, the Pale Flame grinding is going well though. Hopefully again some good pieces soon. Yeah, artifact grinding is not fun. Like, hopefully I really hope they bring new strong boxes soon. That'd be really cool. Come on, little fish. Get on the hook. Get on the caught. Right, and then this guy. And of course. Wait for him to calm down. Honestly, it feels like Sumeru's been in the game for almost a year now. Because it has, yeah. Sumeru feels pretty new to you. That's fair. It's like, for me, like, it feels new because it's like the most recent region, but at the same time, it feels like it's kind of getting to that point where it's like, oh, it's just always been here. Like, it's kind of hard for me to remember a time before that. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, I do remember, like, when the chasm first came out, and I went to the very top of the chasm, the tippity top of the chasm, and I looked out, and I just see, like Sumeru before it released. Like, it wasn't like you could see, like, anything that was there yet. It was just, like the background there where it's like all like untextured hills and all that, you know what I mean. And then Sumeru came out, it's like, whoa, this looks incredible. And then you could see like beyond, you could see into the desert, and you could see the mausoleum and stuff, which is why I'm really excited for Fontaine, because you also get to see stuff in the distance probably, hopefully. And I'm going to be making a video about that, of course. Because I love exploration stuff. You guys know I love exploration stuff. It's my bread and butter. But yeah. What's one criticism about 3.x? I'm actually planning to make a video on this, but if I had to pick one now, criticism about 3.x. I think one of my main ones, actually, is a lack of Geo characters, honestly. Because Geo hasn't had any new characters since 2.4. We're getting Navi at some point in Fontaine. We know she's Geo, but we haven't had any new Geo characters in the 3.x updates, which I know it's kind of like a difficult element to use for some characters, and like it's kind of like the least popular element at this point, which is unfortunate. But I feel like it could be like reworked into being a bit more powerful and stuff, and a bit more viable in more teams. Sort of like how Dendro allowed for a rework of some other elements and stuff like that. But yeah, that's one of my biggest ones, because I love Geo. It's one of my favorite elements. Like, some of my favorite characters are Geo. I really hope we see some sort of rework for Geo that allows it to be more viable and allows more characters, more Geo characters to be released without worry of like, oh, they're just gonna suck and no one's gonna pull for them. I think that's my biggest one. Got a bingo card made up for 4.0, 4.8. Oh, you might have to share that in the Discord. That'd be really cool. I really want to see that, actually. I want to see what your thoughts are on it. I think Fontaine's Archon quest will either be the most marvelous experience or a pile of garbage forgotten in the underground canals of Fontaine. Yeah, it could be anything. I'm really excited to see what they bring to the table, so like 2.5 weeks, like I said, 2.5 weeks until we get to see it. Fontaine's promising to be one of the darkest chapters yet. I can't wait. It is. I'm honestly excited. I'm excited for the angst that's probably going to happen. One thing I hope they add is an epitomized path for perma. I need Skyward Blade for my AMC. Yes, I've been wanting that. I've been wanting an epitomized path on the standard. Like you can um, that'd be so cool. Like to get like a standard character that you wanted or a standard weapon that you wanted. Because like I've gotten some dupes from there, so I think that's a brilliant idea. I think they should add that. If Navia isn't an amazing DPS, I don't know what Hoyoverse is doing at that point. That's true. She needs to be good. She needs to be good. We need to bring Geo back. We need to prove that Geo is good. They need to prove it. They need to rework it somehow. They need to make her amazing. Like, we need her. We need her. Because we didn't even get a Sumeru Geo character, which stinks. We're missing, there's currently of the release nations, there's two characters, two character like element and nation combinations we don't have. We don't have a Mondstadt Dendro, which makes sense because Mondstadt was the first nation and Dendro is a newer element. And we don't have Sumeru Geo. So I want Sumeru Geo. Or amazing support or something. Yeah, she just needs to be amazing. Can sure? Hell yeah. I'll have to check it out after stream. I'm hopeful of Fontaine's story. They've done pretty good with most of the story in Sumeru. We could have had a Geo Sandstorm character. Oh, that would have been so cool. That would have been so cool. But yeah, they did really good with the Sumeru story. So I'm really like, I think they're going to do great in Fontaine. Really hope they don't drop the ball like in Inazuma. Yeah, that would be really cool. Like a Geo Sandstorm character and everything. Like, man, I might have that. I'm going to be making a retrospective on Sumeru, and I am going to be talking about that. So don't you worry. I'm going to be talking about Lady Geo. But 1 second, I'm going to take a quick little break to go upstairs. I need to grab some food real quick. Just going to grab like a bowl of pretzels or something and go to the bathroom real quick, freshen up, and we'll be back for some more fishing in Inazuma. So see you guys in a few minutes. I'm back. I'm back. I need to see what I missed. I missed a bit. All right. So back themed unit. Oh, that'd be really cool. GOMC sometimes super underrated. GOMC is super underrated. That is true. Weakest story in Sumeria has to be Sinnoh story quest for me. That is kind of true because, like, after the end of the Archon quest, it doesn't really make sense anymore. Like, if you wait until after the end of the Archon quest, like the knowledge capsules don't really make much sense anymore because you can't use them because the Akasha doesn't exist. So it's a bit weird. Also, why did Hoyoverse wait so long to add Dendra? Was because they didn't know what to do in the beginning and forgot to add it, or did they want to add it so late? I think they may have just been like working on it. They may want to make it something special. So I think that's why they waited for it, but also just for like teasing us like, hey, this exists. You want to wait for it? But I don't know. I don't really know why exactly did it. Don't fall in the toilet, guys. You didn't fall in? Yeah, sorry. I had to change my pants actually because, no, I'm kidding. I didn't fall in. I'm good. This is our stream now, folks. Let loose. No, the chair stream. Oh no. Oh jeez. Yeah, sorry. I made it into a chair stream. But John Cena. Oh no. The red hyper quadcast carries the whole stream. It does. And be excited to go scuba diving? Hell yeah, I really am actually. Scuba diving is gonna be a lot of fun. Meet from Renee and Lynette. I need all of them. I'm gonna get all of them. You guys already know. Getting all of them. Am I the only one who isn't that excited about underground exploration? I feel that the controls will be annoying and the puzzles will be boring and repetitive. Oh, you mean like the underwater? Yeah, underwater. Okay. Yeah, that's understandable. I feel like I was a bit nervous about that at first, but then I thought to myself, it's Hoyo first. They're gonna do great. They're gonna knock it out of the park. Like obviously there's gonna be still like a few things that are probably gonna be like, about it, but I feel like Hoyoverse is gonna like knock it out of the park with the exploration as they usually do. So I'm not too worried. First fish in Inazuma, we got the bonus. That's amazing. That's amazing. Sinnoh's past is Enigma. I want to learn more about him in the Temple of Silence. Yeah, we need to learn more about Sinnoh. Sinnoh Story Quest 2 when? Now. Give it to me now. I want it now. Who knows? Alright. Fish, 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 fish. Sinnoh Story Quest just feels like a mess to me writing-wise. Also the fact that it takes place during Act 4 instead. Also a lot of wasted potential to explore Sinnoh. Yeah, exactly. Like, it takes place after Act 4, but before Act 5. But that doesn't really kind of make too much sense timeline-wise, because, like, why would we wait that long and, like, have this other side quest in the middle of our big adventure to save Nihida and all that? It just kind of feels off. You know? But, you know. It is what it is at this point, but I think they should do a second story quest that really explores his character more. I think that'd be a lot of fun. One thing that always bothered me was how the sandstorms brought monsters with them. Yeah, that's fair. Sandstorms bring monsters, yeah. It would be interesting to explore the past of the desert and the Temple of Silence and all that. It'd be just so cool, and we just got, robbery, which fits his General Mahamatra thing, but at the same time, I want to learn more about his past. Wait until the dev stream? Yeah, we'll see. We'll probably see some stuff on the dev stream about underwater exploration. This might be an ornamental. I feel like it took a few more nips at the hook. So, yep, ornamental. I'm pretty decent at telling whether it's ornamental or not. They're adding underwater maps. I just hope it's not super easy, the underwater exploration. Yeah, that's true. I am glad they're adding the underwater and underground maps because then you won't get too lost. Like, I feel like when I was exploring Sumeru, trying to find a certain spot underground, even looking it up, it was a bit difficult. But I feel like with the maps, it'll make it a bit easier to get back to where I need to go. So, I'm excited for the maps, but yeah, I'm just hoping it's not too easy. Not too hard, not too easy. A nice sweet spot. Which Hoyoverse is usually good at doing. So. Oh, another ornamental. Jeez, Inazuma's being nice to me already. As we know from the minimap, safe to assume there's underwater exploration. Yeah. Underwater exploration is going to be a lot of fun. At least I can see Nilu's story quest taking place after Act 5 because the Academia isn't going to immediately change. Yeah, that's true. And Nilu's fits a lot better after Act 5. Man, Nilu's story quest, okay, I can't be the only one. The cutscene, I can't be the only one who cried at that. Like, it just hit me in such a way that just made me cry. Even listening to the song when the album came out, Shimmering Voyage Volume 3, even just listening to the song made me cry again. It's like whenever I see that cutscene, I just can't help it. It's just like, I don't know why. Whenever I see the cutscene, hear the song, it just gets me each time, and I don't know why. I can't be the only one. It's such a good cutscene. It's so good. Would you like to know an irony of the Aru scene of Alhaitham versus Sino? Yeah, I would. I like hearing the little irony bits. Okay, I did switch. I wasn't sure if I switched the fishing bait or not. I did really enjoy Nilu's story quest, the story with the NPC as well hits hard. It does. It does. It was such a good story. Like, man, is this another ornamental? That's going really slow in the circle. It is. Wow, was that 3 ornamentals in 1 fishing spot? That's crazy. Where's the next one? It's on this island. Okay. Oh no, I'm out of water. Haha, just kidding. I got another cup when I was upstairs. Pranked. I'll admit the prank, you guys fell for it. Alright, how many fish are we at for the achievement now? 1809, we're getting there. We're getting there. Less than 200. I don't know why I'm climbing it. I never climb it. Fun fact, actually. If you go around this island here, with their, this is the Inazuma Talent Domain Island. If you go around and destroy all the pots on the island, there's a bunch of pots scattered around the island. If you go around, destroy all the pots, you'll get a chest. So, that's a little fun fact. I did it by accident. I was like, there's a lot of pots here. I'm going to break them like it's Zelda. And then I got a chest. So, yeah, break them. Alhaitham has themes of Osiris and Ra. Sino has themes of Set and Anubis. Set kills Osiris, but was made Ra's guards against Apep. Anubis protected Aru, the Egyptian afterlife. That's actually really cool. That actually is really, really cool. So like it fits with the theming of the location and the characters. That's actually a really, really cool thing. Very fun piece of knowledge. I love Egyptian mythology. I bought a book on it recently that I still have to read. Yeah, I need to get some time to read that. Maybe even tonight. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I'm feeling up to it. No, I'm really liking this stream. It's just nice and cozy. Fishing and just talking about lore and the game and everything. I really am enjoying this. So thank you guys for coming out. It's been a lot of fun. Anubis also judged if you're allowed into Aru or not. Okay. No, I thought the afterlife was called the Juad. Is that a different thing? Or is it also called Aru? Are they like similar names? Are they 2 different things? Because I've heard of it being called the Duat. Duat's a different thing? Okay. So I remember there's also what really got me interested about King Deshret lore for a bit was I wanted to make a video about this, what I'm about to say. I wanted to make a video about this, and I still might. We'll see. But what I was really interested in about King Deshret lore was the Duat Hall in the mausoleum. Because in the mausoleum, there's a place called the Duat Hall, and what really got me interested in is It's like, you know, it's like the blue room, like all the stuff, all like the platforms, and if you fall in the blue area, you get, excuse me, you get teleported back up, and Paimon's like, watch out, don't go near there. Which I found interesting, because usually it's like, oh, like, how about we explore the area ahead of us later and stuff, but watch out, don't go near there. The only other time that I found that that's said is in Storm Terror's lair. If you, like, fall into the storm, like, below the tower, below Decorabian's tower, which got me thinking, what if Deshret and Decorabian are, like, similar gods in a way? Like, they're both related to death. Because Juat is related to Egyptian death and all that. And, you know, Decorabian also has, like, a similar thing where you fall into a bottomless pit underneath his tower. And both have been related to wind in some way. Decorabian had the storm barrier, King Deshret sandstorms, and also used the Hadramaveth nail to create the Eternal Oasis, which is shrouded in the giant sand tornado. So it made me wonder, how similar are they? Like, and all that. Like, obviously, I don't know if they know each other, but I feel like they might have some sort of similarities between them beyond that. And I really want to look into that, like, talking about that. So. The Duat was the path that led to Aru, so you're not far from it. It was this dark void before the afterlife. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I'm just wondering if they're connected and all that. I keep feeling like Goddess of Flowers and Deshret will be relevant later on in the story. I feel like they definitely will. Because Deshret's insane. It might be related to the Sinner. The Goddess of Flowers was likely a Seelie. So I feel like they're definitely going to be important. Alright, this part's the fun part, because you have to fight enemies. I'll hate them. Don't die. I was in my burst, you're kidding me. See, I hate this part. I hate this part. It's so annoying. I don't even know how she died because, like, it's so frustrating. Let me heal her. Where's my steak? There's something. Where's healing food? Bunch of healing food here. I have some delicious crab ham and veggie bake, and then where am I? Where are they? Here we go. I have 728 of these. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, soldier. Here to marry Quackity and Wilbur's wife. I was watching that video again. How am I gonna... Yeah, just... Am I gonna... No, don't go in the water. Don't go in the water. It's not good. Kuching. Get out of there. Not safe. The place of evil it is. This is the worst fishing spot because there's enemies everywhere and it's so annoying. It's just so annoying. But we're good. We're good. And these fish only appear at night. This is the Inazuma limited fish. Only in this spot. Only at night. It's these boys. And I'm hoping to get an ornamental one of them because I do not have an ornamental one of these fish. So maybe we'll get one. Wind, Animo, Venti, Time, Sus. It's all Sus. Yes. I mentioned it earlier, but my half-hour video on Istaroth and, like, characters that might be connected to her, like, there's something going on with Venti. There's something going on with Istaroth. Like, I didn't even realize that. Istaroth, Wind. Oh my god. It's all crazy. Like, I want to talk about Deshret and Decorabian and Istaroth more, but yeah, there's so long. Like, there's so much lore and everything there. But it's absolutely crazy. I don't think this one's ornamental. Please let this last one be ornamental. Please be ornamental. 1, 2. Don't bite on this one. Ah, I bit on this one. He's not ornamental. I don't think he's ornamental. Nope. Not this time. Dang. I'm gonna have to go back here later on. Because he's not ornamental. What a rude little boy. Swear the devs had a satisfied that day? I feel like they might. That's just evil. That's just evil. Like, the other nations have limited fish, but they're usually in spots with other fish. That one is the only one where it's limited fish, where it's just that fish in that spot. That's the only spot you can get it. And it's just surrounded by a bunch of evil dudes. Like, What is that? It's insanity. Insanity? What is that word I just said? Insanity. I think I was trying to say it's insane, but I just went insanity, so... You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Wonder if I can make Scar strong without the need of a C6 Firezon. I'm sure you can. I've heard C6 Firezon is really good, but I'm sure you can do it without her. There's probably other animal buffers and stuff you can use to do it. It probably might be a bit harder, but I'm sure you can get it done. I wonder what my Firezon's constellation even is. Let me check real quick. She is C4. I don't even have C6 Firezon. Oopsies. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, go down. Go down. Go down. Going down? Yes. There we go. We got the fish. I'll say I gotta get all ornamental fish. Yeah, it's a little mini project. I've been doing this. I'm still missing 2. The one I just tried to get, and then one of them down in Alconomia, which I still haven't gotten. So missing just 2. But I was struck by that, so I didn't hear anything. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was just saying I'm thinking you probably could build Skara without the need of C6 Firezon, but it might be a bit tougher. But there's probably definitely supports and buffers outside of Firezon you could use, and you can still use non-C6 Firezon. That would help, because she could still help, but wouldn't be as powerful. But she could definitely still help. Mine's C4. I checked, so I thought she was higher, but apparently not. Oopsies. I have something I'm curious about. When a god dies, they leave behind a residue. When Makoto died, what did she leave behind? That's interesting. We know she left behind a piece of her consciousness within Muso Ishin, but I'm guessing she must have had some sort of burst of electro energy that happened down in Conria. But I think you're right. I don't think it's explicitly mentioned in the game at this point. I was gonna say, you better turn around and go get the bait. I was like, little dude, what are you doing? Yeah, it'd be interesting, like, if we finally get down to Conria, which I think eventually we're gonna be able to go down to Conria. But, like, when we finally get down there, if we, like, see this, like, this area contaminated with Bale Thunder or something, and that's where Makoto died, that would be really, like, a really cool bit of lore. It'd be sad as hell, but it'd be cool at the same time. But yeah, like her body in Conria, like it must have like exploded with electro energy or something like that. I think it'd be really cool. But there's also like we know other gods have like remnants behind. Who was I just thinking of? Oh shoot. I was thinking of another god that died. What god was I thinking of? Well, we have Orobashi with a Tatarigami. We have the Lord of Amrita. That I was thinking of. The Amrita. So that's, we know like other gods, but like those are more like the Lord of Amrita's death was more peaceful. Her body transformed into the sea of pure sweet dew known as the Amrita. So maybe like Orobashi left behind the Tatarigami, which is mostly negative, and it caused plagues and stuff like that, because he was slain in war pretty much. He invaded and he was killed, even though the whole backstory is really sad. But like his effects are more negative, but there's also some gods, like for example Lord of Amrita, who just transformed into a sea of pure dew. So maybe, oh actually no, it couldn't be based on like how they act, because Havria, even though she was a kind, gentle-natured god, she did just kind of explode and turn everyone around her into salt. So, yeah. Salt god went nuclear, yeah. So, like, it might just depend on the god. Like, even based on their power, sometimes they might not be as destructive. Like, the Lord of Amrita, her transforming into the Amrita might not have been that destructive, but other gods, even weaker gods, obviously God of Salt, you know, nuclear, even though she wasn't that powerful. So it could just be from god to god, and there is no set rule. But yeah, Geocelie Guizhong went RIP and boom. Yeah, she probably did go boom. I'm guessing in how do you pronounce it? Kuzue Slope? I forget how you pronounce it, but that area. I feel like that's where she died. Because there's the I already switched time here. There's the when you enter that area, the entire sky gets darkened and you can't see anything beyond it. Everything else gets shrouded in dust. So that might be the remnants of her body even 3,700 years in the future, still shrouding the area. Which is crazy to think about. The element probably plays a huge part. Yeah, I'd agree. The element probably does play a huge part. And then in Nihida's story quest, they're also talking about a pep. It isn't just gods, it's also the dragons. Because Nihida was saying, what if a pep were to die, and they didn't help them, and if a pep died, they would have exploded and turned the entire desert into a massive rainforest and completely, like, threw off the entire ecosystem of Sumeru and basically destroyed it. So it's interesting. It's like it could vary from god to god based on the circumstance. Yeah, that could be true too. Xavier died amidst being betrayed by her own people. Guizhong area is very ominous. Yeah, so it could be based on how they died too. But like, I just think we don't know too much about it. But it's just really interesting. It's a really interesting topic. Elements and race play a huge role. That could be true. Yeah, the element they have and the if they're human or they're more akin to a dragon like Zhongli, that could also play a huge role in it. So it's interesting. It's really, really interesting. I do have a video I'm planning about Celestia and the demon gods. And I want to talk about all that, like the destruction of a god, and also one more thing, but Decarabian. Decarabian didn't leave anything. I think he did actually. I think there are a few things that he left because I feel like, I don't know if there's any evidence toward this, but I feel like the pit underneath his tower might have been some part of remnant of when he died, and his wind power just kind of like exploded into that. And also the explosion, if you watch the cutscene in Venti's story quest, the tower explodes and that hole, you can still find that hole there. That might have been him blasting out the explosion that he caused after his death. So I think he did leave something, but it might have been like more an immediate effect. And even if the thing below it isn't a result of him dying, it would still be, it could be like a more immediate effect, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. But yeah. Imagine if Zhongli did truly die in his faux retirement. Yeah, that wouldn't have ended well, would it? It would have just killed everyone in Liyue. Probably. Because, yeah. That is interesting, because if he did truly die, that wouldn't have ended well. Imagine that on a scale of Nibelung versus Primordial 1, yikers. That might be why part of the world was exploded, actually, and why the Divine Nails needed to be sent down to mend the world, yeah. The theories are cooking. We're cooking over here. We're cooking some food. Food for thought. That's interesting. I'm really excited for more dragon lore. Like, I can't wait for one day, like maybe a few years in the future even, if we get a cutscene of a battle between Nibelung and the Primordial One. Imagine how cool that would be. Obviously, it wouldn't be for a while, but seeing that would be so insanely cool. I can't wait for something like that. What if the Eye of the Storm is somehow related to Decarabian? That would be interesting, actually. Because Eye of the Storm, he was at the center of a storm. That is interesting. I need to read up on their lore in the archive real quick. I'll have to do that after I finish fishing this pot. I'll take a look at the archive real quick, see if it gives us any hints. It's an older enemy, so I'm not sure if it will. But could. 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 I feel like Eye of the Storms might be more tied to Istaroth, though, especially with their presence in Time and Wind. And with the Eye of the Storm symbol on the statue of Istaroth over in Inazuma City. But could be related to Decarabian, too. Come on, Koi. Pointing right at it. There you go. Primordial 1 went boom and got split into twins. Ooh! Saying Primordial 1 went boom and Ether and Lumine popped out. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. We get 2 Kois. Fun fact, you can actually get bonus. You can actually get 2 ornamental fish at a time with the Inazuma bonus. I found that out on accident a few days ago, which was pretty cool. Other storms are also in leeway. That is true. Which is why I'm thinking they're more tied to Istaroth, but we'll check real quick. 2024 Lantern Rite is actually the Year of the Dragon. Oh, that's right. It is Year of the Dragon this year. Or next year, I guess. Zhongli lore. Oh my god. You don't know how excited that makes me. Imagine we like get a Zhongli skin or something for that because it's Year of the Dragon. That'd be insanely cool. That'd be insanely cool. Alright, here we go. The corporeal form of extremely high-quality animal energies. The formation of an Eye of the Storm indicates that the elemental ley lines of a region are blocked, which has led to siltation. Its reckless, heedless wielding of storms that all but sweeps people off their feet may be due to its nature as a symbol of the world stricken by Malice. I don't know what 2 of those words mean. What's the first one? Was siltation. Sounds like me, silicon. Water pollution caused by particulate terrestrial plastic material with particle size dominated by silt or clay. Okay, so it's water pollution. Interesting. I'm guessing in that sense it's more like ley line pollution, ley line blockage. And then malaise. A general feeling of discomfort, illness, or discomfort, illness, or uneasiness whose exact cause is difficult to identify. So it's just general discomfort. Okay. A world stricken by general discomfort is basically what it's saying. So, a synonym of pain. Okay. So, yeah, so it's probably just like a natural thing, but who knows? Who knows? The blurb on the traveler's backstory in Chinese translated means, you will ascend the throne of God. Interesting. Interesting. I'm really excited for like the end game of Genshin. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to see all the stories in Fontaine and Natlan and Snezhnaya, but the end game, I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be so fun. Like what, 3 years down the line now, probably? Oh my god. That's gonna be so cool. Be using in clinical practice? Oh, okay. Okay. Now I know. I'm getting medical lessons on my stream while I'm fishing. This stream is so fun. I'm loving this. I'm loving this, just this chill vibe today. Need a nice chill vibe stream. Better see our sword in Fontaine, man. Honestly, I feel like Fontaine would be a great place to get our sword back. Imagine, okay, no, wait, hang on. I just came up with an idea because you said that. Imagine, why'd I reel it in so quickly? I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. Imagine there's a tower under Celestia, like I thought, like an Eiffel Tower-like thing underneath Celestia. And at the top of that tower, maybe like within the tower somewhere, that's our sword underneath Celestia, which also ties it back into Arthurian legend. Yes, exactly, Lady of the Lake and Excalibur, yeah. Celestia would be like the Lady of the Lake per se, I guess. It's above Celestia or something, or some sort of celestial relic gives us a challenge, like, here's your sword, but you have to complete all this stuff. Or like we can see it, but we can't get it just yet. It's like, just hints it towards us or something. But like, we can see it, but we can't get it just yet. But either way, it'd be really, really cool. Like, it has to be like, unlock all 7 elements to pull this sword from the stone or something. I don't know, but it's gonna be really, really cool. I'm curious about why Abysslings are only Pyro, Hydro, Electro, and Cryo, except for like the Wolves and Knights. That is interesting, yeah. That is interesting. I had a thought about this a while ago. we know the Abyss elements aren't the elements. They come from the Abyss rather than the elements. They have like a different source. They're similar, but they have a different source, is what I've heard. So maybe the power just isn't able to replicate the other elements for some reason at this point. Like, the Rift Wolves are an exception, I feel, because they were created by Daughter and everything. And then there's also stuff like, we do have some Animo and Geo Abyss enemies like the Black Serpent Knights. But those are different. Those aren't Abyss sort of things. Those are Conrians who were turned into. That's more Conrians who were turned into those Black Serpent Knights and everything. And Hilichurls and Minotaurs. Those were people who were turned into those creatures by the Conrian curse. So that's celestial in nature. And celestial has all 7 elements. But the Abyss doesn't, which is why stuff like Abyss Lectors and stuff like that don't have access to all 7 elements. At least, that's my theory, at least. But, yeah. Think this way, Void Umbro, Quantum Light, Imaginary. Imaginary, the Sea of Quanta and all that. Oh, it's going to connect it back to Honkai, isn't it? It's going to be so cool. Can't wait for the Traveler to become the ultimate Spinjitzu Master. Hell yeah, the Green Ninja. No way. Can't believe that. The Green Ninja's coming to Genshin? Green Ninja's coming to Genshin? No way. My dog is barking at someone. Alrighty. A lot of these fish. That's the wrong type of bait. That's the right type of bait. Ninjago! Yeah, Ninjago! Man, I love that show. That was so fun to watch back in the day. I still have to watch the movie. I've seen clips of it, so. Do you know Mesoamerica has a thing called the Gate of God / Heaven? Ooh, I did not know that. And if Natlan is based off Mesoamerica. Interesting. Come on, fish. Turned it. There we go. That'd be interesting. More celestial lore in Natlan, too. Yeah, I feel like I've said this before, but I've already changed time. But we are getting close to the end game. We are getting closer and closer. We're halfway through the 7 nations. We're more than halfway. We're going to the 5th out of 7. So these next regions are going to have big stories. Like think about how massive Sumeru's lore was. We got a ton of lore about Conria. We learned about forbidden knowledge, and like we learned more about divine nails and what they can be used for. The whole thing with King Deshret and the goddess of flowers. There's look at that. See, bonus ornamental fish right there. I think this is the exact same spot I got it last time too when I learned about it for the first time. That's interesting. But like if we got all that in Sumeru, and the door to Conria too, the Great Gates Conria, we got all that just in Sumeru. Imagine what we're gonna get in Fontaine. Like, I feel like Fontaine's gonna focus more on the celestial aspect as opposed to Conria like Sumeru did, but we're gonna be getting a lot. We're gonna be getting a lot. Sumeru is written as the Forest of Lore. That's true. That's true. It makes sense that we got lore. I feel like that ties more into Sumeru being like focused on wisdom and stuff, but at the same time, yeah, to drop a lot of lore. But I feel like we're gonna get more and more lore drops as we keep going because these nations are just getting crazier. We're getting closer to the end game, so it's getting crazy. Ninjago is still going on, really? With like a new show though, it's math follows new people but still has the ninjas and junk? Okay, that's interesting. It's still going on though, that's crazy actually. It requires keys to open on a round disc. Gods with Ascended would visit the mortal realm through that gate and vice versa. Interesting. That might be how we get up to Celestia. What if the gate to Celestia is in Natlan? Interesting. And the first person we learned about who ascended to Celestia was Vanessa, who was a Maratan, and Marata, the Power Archon from Natlan. Interesting connection there. Fancy fish jumping. They do. I love the fish jumping. It's really cool. They do little cute little jumps. The lore drops will have us in a showcode. They will. We're going to have crazy amounts of lore. I feel like Fontaine will focus, like, I feel like it. What would it focus on? I feel like maybe a bit of the Cataclysm with the previous Hydro Archon, but like Celestia and all that. That's another double ornamental. That's crazy. Like, I feel like it'll focus more on Celestia and that Judgment sort of thing. Obviously, because Fontaine's Judgment. Natlan will focus on Wars. Is God of War. And also maybe some Celestia stuff that brings in that the Door of the Gods sort of inspiration there, which would be really cool. And then Snezhnaya is obviously going to be big, because we have the Fatui there, and like, yeah. There's going to be a lot. Wait, I'm going this way. That's where I need to go. Natlan could be History and Dragons. Ooh, that would be interesting. There's a war, would bring it all the way back to the beginning. That'd be interesting. That'd be really interesting. I feel like Egrius was the rear guard while Murata was protecting one of the Bifrost Celestial Gates. Interesting. There was mention of the Bifrost in 3.6. I forgot about that, one of the achievements. There was mention of the Bifrost, which is interesting. Fontaine will probably cover Dragon as well, just not to an extent. Yeah, I feel like Fontaine will. I feel like Fontaine will, especially with the giant skeleton you can see in the background. Oh no, where's the fishing pond? Whatever do I do? Up there it is. I have to use the feather. You have to use the feather to make this one appear. It's weird. It's the only hidden fishing spot like that. I have to use the Surmi Island feather to make this one appear. Imagine if we witness an actual death of a god in game or an actual falling of a celestial nail. The story writing is getting better and better. It is. That is true. That would be absolutely insane to see something like that. Like, what if, like, because it's the God of War, like, what if other gods, like, challenge the God of War and stuff, and, like, the God of War has switched hands, the Pyro Archon has switched hands a lot more often than the other Archons, and we, like, see a Pyro Archon die and get replaced. That would be interesting. Oh, I want to mention this. I was talking about, when we were talking about the Celestia and the Demon Gods video I was going to make. I wanted to talk about the possibility of resurrection of the gods with the demon gods. I want to, obviously, before I like make the video, I'm going to research more into the Ars Goetia and everything. But what's interesting to me is like a lot of the demon gods have passed on. Guizhong or Hagentai, Urabashi, Makoto or Baal. There's a lot of demon gods that have passed on. And my thought was, what if Celestia is able to resurrect the demon gods in a way? And like bring them back somehow. Like maybe connecting back to the sigils used in the Ars Goetia. Because each demon god in the Ars Goetia has a sigil. That is insane. I keep getting double ornamentals. But each demon god has a sigil in the Ars Goetia. So what if like somehow those sigils can be used to bring them back and... Yeah, Natlan's Ode to Resurrection. Why am I getting so many bonuses? But like that storyline could be related to Celestia more like related to Celestia. That's 3 bonuses in a row. That's crazy. But like related to Celestia and like the resurrection of the demon gods and everything like that. I think that'd be really, really cool to see. Also, that's all of them for Inazuma, so we'll go over to Sumeru. And we'll go Chasm and Ankonomiya at the end, so don't worry. But be a Lucifer the leader, aka the Demiurge? Yeah. Like Lucifer could be like the leader of Celestia or something. And with their help, they can bring back fallen demon gods, which is how we could see Guizhong again, or Makoto, or Abashi, like a bunch of demon gods returning. Maybe it isn't them. Maybe the names get passed on or something, but it'd be interesting if we did see resurrection in that way, using the sigils. I think that'd be really cool. I want to like do some more research into the sigils and everything and how they work and like the demon gods in general. But I came up with the idea and I was like, that'd be really cool. I really want to see something like that. That'd be so cool and will blow my mind. I'd just be surprised if it ends up being true somehow. But Like, I would absolutely love it. Because it'd be so cool to see, like, fallen gods again in Natlan. Maybe even people who aren't gods, for you Senora lovers. I'm a Senora lover. But who knows? Who knows what we will see? What lore we really need is the most important in the entire game is Paimon lore. That is true. We need Paimon lore. We do need more Paimon lore. Are you kidding? Why are there 2 fish on the other side of the pond? Get over here. We do need more Paimon lore. Because Paimon is a name in the Ars Goetia, King Paimon. So I'm really excited to learn more about her. What secret she's hiding. Is she a shade? Is she just a regular demon god? Who knows? Who knows? Also the fact that the Primordial One created the 4 shades. What if one of the shades dies? Oh, they can just recreate them. Right? It'd just be so cool. It would just be so cool. I'm fully expecting her to be the Seelie leader. You know, now that you mention it, that would kind of make a bit of sense because she's small and she floats. Honestly, that would make a bit of sense. And you know what's also really interesting to me? We never saw the Goddess of Flowers. We never saw Nabu Malikata. Did we? We saw a symbol of King Deshret, at the least. We saw Rukkhadevata. We never saw Nabu Malikata. We don't know what she looked like. What if she's related to Paimon in some way? But then again, the Traveler did look into the eyes of Nabu Malikata at the end of the Dirge of Bilkis, so... But maybe not... Maybe she isn't Paimon, but is similar to Paimon, rather. The black screen, it did, yeah. I was like, no, you want to see? No, you can't. You can't. Can't see it. You want to see the Goddess of Flowers so bad? No. That's illegal, I'm sorry. Also, by the way, I've been mentioning all of them. This is the Sumeru exclusive fish pond. You get an exclusive puffer fish here only during the day. It's the only spot you can get it. That's the Sumeru one right here. Not that one. It's the watermelon colored one. I already got them because they're only in the day. But yeah, that's the Sumeru one. Nilu's the Goddess of Flowers. Well, she cosplays as the Goddess of Flowers, but I mean, she could be a resurrection of the Goddess of Flowers. That'd be really cool. Like, imagine if like playable characters are like the resurrection of demon gods. I think that would be really cool. They'd have to pull it off correctly for it to work. They'd have to be really good at pulling it off to make it work. But I think it'd be pretty cool. I think Paimon will match up with the whole recent trend of small beings coming from bigger, more powerful being. Yeah, that's true. Of course, Rukkhadevata and Guoba as Marchosius. Be interesting, yeah. And the Aranara, Pari, Genie, and the beings from a pep. That's right. The beings from a pep. That's also really good point. Wait. No, I just had a thought. This is absolute insanity, this thought, but I have to mention it. So we know the Primordial One, right? They can create gods. They probably created a lot of the demon gods in some way, right? What if the Primordial One was a dragon or was like similar to Nibelung? Because if a pep can create tiny elemental creatures that live inside it and can grow and like change based on their power level, isn't that exactly what the demons god do? Grow and change size based on their power level? So what if Nibelung and the Primordial One are more similar than we thought? Like, I know the Primordial One came from beyond the firmament, but it just I don't know. It's just a thought I wanted to throw out there. Because I just thought of it, but they could be more similar than we thought. I don't know. Who was the second who came? The second who came, I think they came like 40 years, or it was the war was 40 years. Well, they came some point after the Primordial One had like created Tevat and everything, and then the second who came like they started war. also coming from beyond the firmament, and they can't. The war happened. It's unsure who won, but it's unsure who won the war. But the war was when the primordial ones sent down the divine nails onto Tevat and caused a bunch of ecological shifts like Dragon Spine and the desert of Hadramaveth, the chasms, Rumi Island, all those divine nails came down at that time. So, yeah. Part of the war is part to mend the land, but Nibelung did die and come back to life, so it's safe to say that it's him, the second throne? That's true, yeah. Could be Nibelung. Could be Nibelung. It'd be interesting because that points more towards them being similar, both dragon creatures coming from beyond the firmament. That'd be interesting. It'd be really interesting, actually. I want to learn more about that. They made 4 shades that matches up? Yeah, exactly. Paimon said these during the Nihida 2 that made me only convince more, but you're not the same species. How can you be family? But they won't be the same anymore. That's true, yeah. It's interesting. It's so interesting. Can't wait for Tyler the Primordial one. That'd be so cute. The Primordial one is messed up for leaving the people of Ankonomiya. That's true. They are. That's also why I love Istaroth so much, because they didn't. They helped. I love them. I love Istaroth. It's also why I want to make another video about them, so. If my thought about another Atlantis-like area comes with Fontaine, and there's actually people alive under the ocean, but it's like a dome under the sea, under the water, and like they can kind of get a bit of sunlight still. I think it'd be cool if Istaroth was down there still. Like I would love that. I would love to meet Istaroth. I want to meet Istaroth. I want to meet her in game. Where is she? Free from ads. Yay! Welcome back. Why am I not getting the fishing thing? There we go. Welcome back. Nibelung is also a reference to Nidhogg, the dragon trapped by Yggdrasil or Arbensil. Interesting. Interesting. That is very cool, actually. So what if Irminsul actually does get destroyed? That'd be cool. Terrifying. Kind of cool. I'm live for over 2 hours and it's just been fishing and talking about lore. I love this stream. It's been a lot of fun today. There's a goose over there. Do you see him on the right or on the left? It's a left. Too much fishing. It's messing with my brain. I wonder how many fish we're at now. I'll have to check after I finish this pond up. Look at that big Sumter Beast boy over there. Big lad. Nidhogg would bite the roots and torment the dead. He was constantly taunted by Ratatoskr. I'm just gonna pretend that I pronounced that right. I have no idea if I did. That's interesting, though. Constantly taunted. So he's probably just, like, biding his time, waiting to strike again. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm really excited for the end game of Genshin. It's gonna be so fun. 3 or 4 years down the line. Me, more Lauren, the Dust of Azoth, and who's Azoth? That is true. The Dust of Azoth. I forgot about that stuff. That is interesting. Nidhogg eventually escapes come Ragnarok. I can't wait. We're probably gonna get we're probably gonna get a Genshin equivalent of Ragnarok, and I would absolutely love it. I'm going to absolutely love it if that happens. And the cycle would just restart. It would just all restart from the beginning. Need more water. Very thirsty right now. So many fish in this pond. Like, what the heck? Ragnarok was not just doomsday, but a great renewal. Exactly, yeah. It's going to be the end, but also the beginning. It's going to be really, really interesting. It'd be interesting to see how it plays out in Genshin, too. It means that if it's a renewal, that means all the chests get to refresh. It means get to get them all the chests again. So many primos. No, it'd be fun, though. Alright, more fishing. Maybe Ragnarok is how the old gods get resurrected and stuff. Bring them all back. That'd be cool. Alright, that's that spot done. How many fish are we at? Achievements. That's where I need to go. I need to go to this one. We have less than 100 to go. Less than 100 fish to go. It's almost time. Almost time for it. Go. Alright, so we have to go over there. Okay, I see it. Would you do New Game Plus? What do you mean by New Game Plus? What does a New Game Plus entail? My hair is being fun today. Funky. Funky hair. Oh, I didn't mean to go to that one. Shoot. I meant to go to that one. There we go. Alright, purple bait. Alrighty. So many fish. So many fish. Azoth is a real alchemy item? Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, that's really cool, actually. Real life alchemy references. It's Albedo. Albedo is Azoth. No way. Can't believe I'm almost at the achievement. That's crazy. At the achievement, I'm really excited for this. I'm getting really pumped. Getting 2,000 fish. Getting closer. You know, speaking of alchemy and albedo and stuff like that, the heart of not Nibelung. It was a heart of so it began with an N. Nibirius, was it? I think it was Nibirius. The heart of Nibirius. Who is Nibirius? It was mentioned in one of Albedo's character stories. The heart of Nibirius. He and Rhindaughter found the heart of Nibirius, and then that's when Rhindaughter left Albedo and Mondstadt in the care of the Knights of Vonius. What was so important about the heart of Nibirius? Is Nibirius a shade? I don't know. I want to learn more about it. I want to learn more about Nibirius. Wasn't Nibirius? Nibiris? Alright, Albedo. I need to... Where's my Albedo? Albedo. There he is, right there. That was easy. No, not voiceover. Story. Was it in here? Was it in here? Rhindaughter. It's mentioned in that one. Fuck. Yeah, there it is. The Heart of Nibirius. But one day, deep in the heart of a dungeon, master and apprentice discovered an artifact known as the Heart of Nibirius. And with that, his master disappeared, leaving naught but a note, a recommendation letter, and a classical text behind. Interesting. It's another demon name. Yeah, I remember that being a demon name. So who was Nibirius? Because obviously it's the heart. So Nibirius. Wait, Cerberus? Maybe. Maybe connected to that. Cretaceous. Anyways. I want to know more about that lore. More about Rhine-Daughter. The Hexencircle event gave me a taste, and now I want more. Oh, come on. The fish turned into it. It was a perfect cast until the fish turned into it. Got a bite. Got a bite, got a bite. Got him. Akai Moao. Drink water, nerd. Thank you. Probably be drinking a bit more. Talking for about 2 hours is trying to catch up with me, so yeah, thank you. Yeah, maybe I should have gotten something other than pretzels to eat, because, you know, salty. But I still like pretzels, so I'm not going to complain. The Sumerid fishing spots seem to have more fish, interestingly enough. Alright. A few more fish in this area. After this one, I'm actually going to pop down to Unconomiya real quick before I continue Sumeria, because I want to finish that before I get to 2000, because I want to see if I can get that ornamental fish, so. I don't see us getting Umbro and Lumino until after Snezhnaya. Okay, that's fair. The other two elements, the light and the dark. I don't know why I went British accent for light and dark, but whatever. Umbro and Lumino, I love those names. Alright. So let's pop down to Unconomiya. That's not Unconomiya. That's Unconomiya. I remember where the fishing spots are. Here, and then under here. With dark comes shadow. Oh yeah. Darkness comes shadow. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. It's in my head. Don't forget about the fishing spots in the underground chasm. Yes! Don't forget about those either. I just wanted to do Unconomiya now. See if I can get the, one of these ornamental rays before I get the achievement. We shall see. Dainsliff's going to be so much fun when he's out. He is. I'm really excited for Dainsliff. It's probably going to be a while before we get him, but man, is it going to be fun. With sword comes shadow. I get what you're referencing now is Kuching. I got a bonus boy. Look at him smile. I love the smile of the rays. Why wasn't he ornamental? Gotta wait till after Snezhnaya. Gotta wait till the Conrian drop. You know, Conria, man. Which is interesting. What's interesting is Conria might not be right after Snezhnaya. That's 2 bonuses in a row. Conria might not be right after Snezhnaya because the act number is not given. So we might do other stuff before we go to Snezhnaya. Or before we go to Conria, excuse me. Who knows? Right, come on, give me an ornamental of the blue. Blue ornamental. And gimme, gimme, gimme. Wait. This might be ornamental. No, he tapped an extra time, but I don't think it's ornamental. No, he tapped an extra time, but it wasn't ornamental. I got tricked. I got tricked. Aloy lore. There's actually an entire game for Aloy, actually. I didn't know about it. No, I'm kidding. I don't think we're ever going to get more Aloy lore in Genshin. She has her own game, and that's probably going to be it. Because even her lore in Genshin is just about Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, they didn't even do an event for her. She was like, here you go. You just have her in the mail. No event. Alright, that's that fishing spot. I thought for sure that was gonna be the ornamental one too. That was sad. Okay, we gotta wrap up so much first. Like Alhaitham waking up his Deshret, Albedo Among Us, and more. Yeah, there's a lot to wrap up. Suspe though. I feel like we might like do second acts in some nations. Like a Mondstadt Part 2 and stuff like that. Maybe even venture out into the Dark Sea. Like, who knows? We got a birthday letter this year from her. I guess that's implying she's still in Fat. Maybe that is true. Yeah, we did get birthday letter. That's like the only Aloy lure we get. She's like, hey, I'm still here. Like, man, give us more. Like, at least a little event story or something. Venti 2 for Dornman Port, maybe? I pray. Yeah, I pray too. I want Dornman Port. I want Venti Part 2 with Dornman Port. Speaking of Dornman Port, this is how I think the 4.0 quests are going to go. Or the 4.0 areas. The 4.0 obviously is going to be Fontaine release. First area Fontaine. I feel like 4.1 might be the second area. And then I feel like we might get another area somewhere between like 4.2, 4.4. And the next is going to be maybe Dornman Port before a final Fontaine area. That's my thing. I feel like Dornman Port's going to be somewhere in the middle there. And also maybe Chaoying Village and Chenyu Vale somewhere in there as well instead of Dornman Port. But yeah. Maybe Dornman Port will be after Natlan instead, but within the same area. It's in the same area as Fontaine likely. Like north of the what we know of Savat. So I feel like it fits there, but also, you know, Chenyu Vale, so. Yeah, Chenyu Vale, because yeah. Chenyu Vale for Lantern Rite. Yeah, that actually would fit, actually. Or maybe like 4.4, 4.3, 4.4, whenever that falls. What version would Lantern Light fall in this year? Hang on, let me check. Pull up my calendar here. Alright, so Fontaine is August 16th. So 6 weeks after that is September 27th is 4.1. 4.2 would be November 8th. 4.3 would be December 20th. So I feel like Lantern Rite's going to be like second half of 4.3. Because 4.4 is January 31st. Actually, yeah, could be 4.4. Could be 4.4 because original Lantern Rite was always in February. Yeah, original Lantern Rite was 1.3 though. So I feel, yeah, original Lantern Rite was 1.3, then 2.4, then 3.4. So I feel like 4.4 would fit because January 31st. So, yeah. And Chinese New Year's February next year again? Okay, so it is 4.4. So, okay. Wonder what Fontaine's sub area will be like. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what Fontaine gives us besides the main area. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. Okay. So yeah, 4.4 most likely will be Lantern Rite. So a little bit of waiting. I'm guessing it's gonna be the first half then. Hopefully. Give me more Guizhong lore. Give me more Chenyu Vale. Give me more Zhongli lore. I want it all. I want all the lore. Give me it. I'm heading home soon, so I'll let you know when I get home. Okay, Rain, have a good trip home. Hope you had fun today. Love the Lantern Rite patches, more birdly lore. Yes. I love the lore we get in Lantern Rite. They're always so fun. Lantern Rites are always so fun. I especially loved 3.4 Lantern Rite. I'm guessing you guys will know why. Guizhong. I love Guizhong. I was so happy we got Guizhong lore finally. When Cloud Retainer mentioned Guizhong, I was like, hell yeah! And I saw the cutscene, I was like, look at this! There's my girl! There's Guizhong! I was so excited. I want more lore about her. I want her to come back. I doubt it's gonna happen, but I want her to come back. You know, people complain about Lantern Ride is Zhao's time and he's the poster child for it. A lot of time, yeah. I do like how they focus on other characters too. We got Dvorak this year and stuff, and Guizhong, of course. Love Guizhong. I'm never gonna stop talking about Guizhong. I love her. Yeah, I love how it gives Zhao some character development too. Zhao has some really nice character development. I think his best character development was in 2.7, the Chasm interlude quest. And how he tried to sacrifice himself, but he was saved by Zhongli, because like he kind of realized like, hey, wait a minute, like he saved me, like I'm like it, yeah, it did traumatize me too, but like it was just such a nice thing for his character, because he's like, I don't have to sacrifice myself, like people care about me, like he kind of realized it a bit in that moment, which is really, really nice. Never understood where the whole Lisa's dying theory came. I know there was an article saying it, but I never found that article. Yeah, I think it was from an interview before the game came out, and it's not mentioned anywhere in the game's lore. So I do not take it as canon. If it's not mentioned, like it was before the game came out, so it could have, development would have changed in that time. So I don't take it as canon. I don't think it's true. Like I used to do the Prelude series where I'd read the character stories on my channel. And I read Lisa because it was one of the first ones, and no, it was never mentioned. So, yeah, I don't think it's true. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be really scared when we finally get to Honkai level events in Genshin, because I don't want any characters to die. I mean, we've already had some characters die, but I don't want playable characters to die. Like, we lost Senora, and that was sad. I did not want to lose Senora. Bring her back. Bring her back. You realize people care, especially MC Twins and Zhongli. He's come so far. Even his name card is super sweet. Yeah, he's really started to like realize people like care for him and stuff, and like how Chi Chi and Baizhu helped him in the little promotional thing, and Hu Tao, who always like goes over and jokes with him too. Like people care about him, and he's starting to realize it. And Venti too, who literally saved his life. So yeah, it's sweet that he's finally realizing it. Have you gotten everything from the Sumeria fishing store? Yes, I did actually. I think at the beginning of stream I went over there and grabbed everything I needed. I got the fishing rod and the last piece of refinement front of the line, so I think that's all set now. Pretty sure. Senora needs work. That is true. Senora does need a bit of work before she would be playable. But someone's... Oh my god, it's Xiao! Xiao wants to join my world! Sorry, Xiao, not right now. That rhymed. I'm a busy being a fish man, so... Alhadis just wants to retire and dance in the sea of flowers. He does, but I want to give him hugs. He needs hugs. You summoned Xiao. You did. We said his name too many times and he popped up. That was funny, actually. That was a funny coincidence. A winky dink. Catch more fish. Oh, too far. Alright. Fishy fish. Getting closer. We're getting closer to that achievement. I'm feeling it's gonna pop up any second. Like, we're getting there. We're about to get it. I feel like it. I don't know how close we are right now, but we're getting close. Really, still not an ornamental one? I don't think I've switched the time yet for this spot, so. Fishy, fishy, fishy. There's one fish. There's one fish. Come on, little guy. And please spawn in another blue ray so I can catch one and have it be the ornamental one. Nope. No more fish because the water ripple disappeared. Okay, what are we at? How many fish do we need? 52 more. Okay, I was a bit further than I thought, but... Yeah, alright, we're getting close. Let's go back up to Sumeri then. Pick up where we left off. I just wanted to see if I can get the Ankonomiya one, but I didn't. Didn't get the Ornamental Boy, which is a bit sad, but we're getting close. Getting close. I have to do a big yawn. Ooh. Oh, cracked my shoulders too. That felt nice. That felt really nice, actually. There's one Medaka boys over there. Perfect. Really want Nuvolette, Rio, and Clorinde. I really want them too. They all look so good. I'm so excited for the Fontaine characters. Yeah, so day one of the Fontaine subathon, the Silathon. Well, it's going to be the Tuesday evening is first thing. So that's like day 0 sort of thing where I just like do like a few things when the update comes out. Try and get like the new weapon domains and stuff. So I can get the Tuesday drops before the time ticks over. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll see. Then Wednesday is just going to be mainly exploration and stuff. And it's going to be a lot of pre-farming for a bunch of the characters. And of course, polls too. Polls for Linny and Lynette. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be so much fun. I'm really, really excited for that stream. Alright. Nuvolette, I got this look that he may be a bishop or merfolk. He does! Like, those ears are so interesting. Like, what's going on with him? I can't wait to learn more about him. I can't wait to learn more about all the characters that we've seen, like, and Arlecchino, too. She's sus. I want to know more about her. Obviously, she's sus. She's a harbinger, but I want to learn more about her. I want the confirmation. I'm really, really hoping we meet her in 4.0. Because even if it's just in a cutscene, like Dottore was in 3.1, I want to meet her in 4.0 just to know what position she is. I want to get that confirmation. Please let her be 4. She has to be 4. Please, I just need the confirmation, you know? I just need to know. Oh, I did it too close to the boy. Nave could be a moon child? That'd be interesting. Child of the moon. Especially with, like, her interesting eyes. Like, she's, like, her lore is so interesting. She's like, her design is so unique. And, like, there's so much werewolf. That would be interesting. Connections to Jack the Ripper, too. Because Jack, Knave, you know. Like, oh shit, there's just so much lore to talk about with her, and I just cannot wait. Cannot wait to meet her. Yeah, but I'm just hoping at least we meet her in a cutscene, so we can get the confirmation of what number she is. I'm still dead set that she's number 4. And Capitano's number 1, and Piero's the director above everything. But I just need that confirmation, and I need it now. Alright. And if she is playable, she does end up being playable, then she could give us more information about the other Harbingers too, which is going to be really cool. We'll know in 2 weeks. That's true. That is true. We'll know in 2 weeks. I'll know like a day after everyone else because I'm going to do it on Thursday. So I'm going to be like avoiding spoilers like the plague. I'm not going to be on Twitter. Not going to be looking at YouTube. I'm just going to be like no social media on that Wednesday. Like I'll do the stream for a little bit on Wednesday of just exploration and farming and stuff. And I'll have to like of course no leaks in the chat or anything, no story spoilers. But it's going to be so interesting and so fun, and I cannot wait for the story. I'm guessing we're going to get 2 acts like usual. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Be avoiding YouTube like the plague until I play the Archon Quest. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the play. And the plan is Tuesday night when the update releases, I'm just going to hop in for a little bit. Then Wednesday's going to be a big exploration stream, and then Thursday's going to be doing it. So I'm just wait for quite a little bit to play it. So I'm hoping I get the story done on Thursday too. I'm gonna try my best to get it done on Thursday so I can just know everything then and start, you know, making videos about it, and also of the exploration beyond Fontaine. As you know, on that Wednesday stream, we were going to be looking beyond Fontaine, beyond what's out, to see beyond and see what else could be in the future and like speculating and stuff. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a really, really fun stream. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm so looking forward to Fontaine. I just want it. I want it now. I want it now. Who's your money on? Prime Zhongli versus King Deshret? Oh, that's interesting. Prime Zhongli would just be Geo. Like, Prime of the Adepti Zhongli, he's just Geo. We know he's pretty powerful. And, like, creating Guyun Stone Forest, and actually a bunch of other places around Liyue, raising Mount Tianheng, all that. Like, he's done a lot in Liyue. King Deshret, he likely has control over all elements. I think that's what it's hinted. He declined a Gnosis. So, it'd be tough. Like, do we have records of King Deshret in battle? Have we heard anything about that? I don't know if we have about King Deshret being in battle. But I'm feeling like Zhongli might win that fight. Because I feel like he'd be more experienced in battle. Deshret, while he's absolutely insane, most of the lore we have on him is him being peaceful and like stuff like that, and like willingly sacrificing himself. We don't really have any record of him fighting, I don't believe. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Sumeru lore is extremely vast. And there's a lot of it, and I was not reading it at first. So I could be missing something there. I've already changed the time, haven't I? But now we're going down here. Plot twist, Deshret and Zhongli are siblings? Could be. Could be. Decarabian too, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, it's gonna... I really want more lore on all that stuff. I can't wait to see what kind of other gods are in Fontaine, because the previous Hydro Archon, like, we're gonna learn more about her at some point, obviously, through lore, maybe even in the main story, who knows. And then there's probably going to be the skeleton we saw, it's probably going to be another dead god or something. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the god lore of Fontaine is and how they maybe connect to other nations somehow. It'd be really, really cool. I'm really excited for all of it. Alright, here we are at the next fish pond. Why did I say that like I was doing a YouTube intro? Here we are, guys. We're at the next fish pond here, about to catch some more fish. We're gonna get this achievement real quick. Oh, that was fun. Electro Dragon boss fight in Fontaine, calling it now? That'd be interesting. Because, you know, the Water Dragon in Inazuma is what they said, and then Electro Dragon Swiftly Floppity, that's in Fontaine. That'd be interesting, yeah. That would be rather interesting. In Chinese myth, ooh, ornamental. In Chinese myth, there was 10 sun gods that were siblings. 9 out of 10 got shot down by a hero to prevent the world from burning. Interesting. So a bunch of those gods could be siblings. Deshret, Zhongli, Decarabian. Zhongli's the only one left. Interesting. There's also mention of Orobashi fighting a golden god. We don't know what who that golden god was. It could be Zhongli, but it also could have been a different god from Inazuma, who was also part of that, part of the siblings, which would be cool. I'm really excited to know what the second weekly boss fight of Fontaine is going to be. My money's right now is on Arlecchino. It flip-flopped a lot. Originally it was Columbina, but of course after the teaser, Arlecchino is kind of winning for me. But the second one, I want to wait until Fontaine comes out and like we get more lore and stuff before I decide who I think it might be. But I feel like a Water or Electro Dragon would be really interesting for a boss fight. But it would definitely have to be different from a Pep. It would have to be something really different from a pep or something like that. You know what would actually be really cool if we fought a Shade as a weekly boss at some point? You know? Like, what if there is an underwater city and there's like a fragment of Istroth there? Remember, like how I said Istroth might have different instances or something like that, whatever it was I said. Like, what if we have to fight one of her? We have to fight Istroth. That'd be sick. Fighting a Shade. Probably not that early on, but either way, it'd be really cool. But thoughts on the chest theory? The chest theory, how I think it's going to work for the rest of the Gnosis is sometimes Gnosis will repeat. It's like you have all the chess pieces, and the King Gnosis will obviously be the 8th Gnosis, but for the rest of them, there's not going to be like pawn Gnosis. I think the visions act as the pawns, basically. So, basically, of course, Animo's the queen, which is, you know, a bit suspicious. As for the rooks, we know Geo is one of them. I think Cryo will be the other one, because both of those big slimes, I'm basing this on the slimes too, both of those have shields. For the bishops, we know Electro is a bishop. And then the other bishop would be Dendro, because both of those have something on top of the slime's head. And then the knights would then be Pyro and Hydro. That's my thoughts on the chess theory. And the King Gnosis would be like a combination of all the elements. That's what the Traveler will get, maybe. At least that's my thoughts. We'll have to see. But yeah, I think the chess theory definitely will be important later on down the line. Especially in a Winter Night's Lazo where Pierre was literally playing chess with the Gnosis. So, yeah. Okay, what are we at for this achievement? What are we at here? 20 more. 20 more to go. We're almost there. Alright, oh, that's a cool pause I just did. I was trying to get over to this side of the map. Look at that. Anyways. Yo, welcome back, Rain. Welcome back. Hopefully you're doing good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What if it isn't a Fatui boss fight, but something new like Abyssal? That would be interesting. What if Arlecchino has Abyssal powers, though? Because she is interesting. I'm still going with the theory that Arlecchino is, or no, not is, was a member of the Hexen Circle, and that she got kicked out for some reason. Because not only does her hair have that black strand as opposed to the Abyss strand, which like Child has, which is like white. There's like a white strand in his hair. But there's also her hands, because those aren't gloves. She's not wearing gloves. Those are her hands. They're black. So, like, and you know, in popular media and everything, black hands is often like as a result of black magic. So, you know, put the two pieces together. She did dark magic in the Hexen Circle, and they're like, hey, that's too dark even for us. Bye-bye. And she uses that during the boss fight to get magic. And that would also tie to Linny and Lynette, who do magic and could be pawns of Arlecchino based on the trailer. You know? You know, who knows? Could be. Trying to get that Medaka in the background there. The main boss of Fontaine will probably be Arlecchino, and second boss probably a dragon. Yeah, that'd be really interesting if we did get a dragon, another dragon. But yeah, I'd love to see something like that. Another like Electro Dragon. Like, imagine how cool that would be. Like, and we'd have to be careful like Electro Charge, because Fontaine's a nation of Hydro, so it would probably be like a water filled area that we fight it in. So it'd be really interesting. I'm definitely, like I said, I'm definitely gonna wait to make the second weekly boss Fontaine video until a few updates into Fontaine. But you know me, I love talking about the second weekly boss of a region, or the next weekly boss in general, because you know, I did it with Inazuma. One of my first videos is the next weekly boss of Inazuma. It was horrible quality. I don't recommend you watch it. Then of course the much better quality version was the Sumeru one, which is one of my first videos after my long hiatus. And after rebrand, I guess rebranded would fit. Redid my content and like improved it, did some improvements on it. But yeah, it'd be I'm really excited to speculate on it, but I'm definitely gonna wait for the lore to see what we got before I lay down some solid ideas. But I think Electro Dragon, something Abyssal, I think those are all really good ideas. I really like those. I'm okay. Glad to hear you're doing okay, Rain. Very, very glad. Very, very glad. Got all these fishies. Not gonna lie, this fishing stream has motivated me to fish. Hell yeah! It's my secret propaganda to fish. Make you all fish for the 20 primo gems. I'm actually glad to hear that. Yeah, if you have the time on your hands, I definitely recommend it. It's a nice little chill thing to do, like have something playing in the background. It's honestly a really nice thing, and I really like doing it on stream with you guys. It's really fun just like talking about lore and stuff and doing stuff like this. So I might have to do more streams like this. Maybe not like fishing streams because I probably won't do much fishing after this, but like TCG streams and stuff like that. I didn't mean to land it on that fish, but yeah, like other streams like that, like this, because I'm really enjoying this a lot, and I'm really enjoying like chatting about lore and all that. So yeah, it's been a fun time today. And then King for MC Twin, yeah, exactly, the king. Get this one on the hook. Funny thing is, did you know there are dark druids? Really? There were shapeshifters in mythology, often taking a wolf form. Arlecchino more? More connections to Arlecchino? I love it. Dude, I'm so excited for Arlecchino lore. You have no idea. She is going to be so cool. I really hope she's playable too. I think we're at 11 left. Yeah, Taylor Swift fans, there's your 1989. Oh, my brothers and my cousins are... My little brother and my cousins are all obsessed with Taylor Swift. I know, I don't listen to her, and I know a ton about her because of them, so... Weehaw. You and me both? Yeah, we want her playable. When is she going to be playable? Alright. 11 more fish. Like, what's her kit gonna be like? Like, because she looks like it's either a pyrovision or delusion on the back of her outfit. You can see in the trailer, like for like a few frames. I put this in the Fontaine mega video in her section. For a few frames, you can see what looks like a vision or a delusion on her back, and it looks pyro. It's red. It's gonna be interesting to see, one, what her boss fight is like, and two, what she as a playable character is like. Gonna be really, really cool. I'm really excited for her. Any shows you're currently watching? Yeah, there's a few shows I'm watching with Rain mostly. When we're over their house, we watch Hell of a Boss, which I'm really enjoying. We finished season 1 recently. Rain's watched it before. I haven't. They're showing me it. I'm loving it. Rain, next time I'm over there, we need to watch more of it. It's so fun. And then when we're over here, we tend to watch Doctor Who, which I'm also really enjoying. I'm enjoying Rain's reactions to it, because I've seen parts of it. I haven't watched it in full yet, but Rain hasn't seen it at all. So I'm really excited for like their reactions to like some of the future bits and everything, so... yeah, it's really cool. I feel like we both have a show that one of us knows about and we're sharing with the other one, which is really, really cool. Yeah, those are like the two right now. Am I watching anything else? I don't really... I mean, sometimes I'll like rewatch the Grand Tour on Amazon, but other than that, it's mostly just I watch YouTube and stuff. Got Minecraft videos, some Schlatt maybe, Genshin lore, of course. Yeah, a good healthy mix of like everything. If she's not playable in Fontaine, it'll be in Snezhnaya. That's a delusion from my understanding. Okay. And I'm just hoping she appears in 4.0. Like, I'm begging for her to appear in 4.0 so that we can just see if it's a delusion or a vision. We'll have to wait and see. Have to wait and see. Rewatched it like 10 times. Oh my gosh. On Tuesday we could watch Hell of a Boss. Yeah, that'd be fun. Watch a few episodes. I think season 2 has 5 episodes right now. Is that right? I think so. I think that's right. Yeah, okay. But guys, this is it. This is it. You ready? Watch this. 2,000 fish. It's done. We're done. That's it. Ding, ding, ding. We've done it. We got them all. If I move my eyes, I look like Spamton. But we did it. Catch 2,000 fish successfully for 20. That's all? 20. I did all that for 20 Prima Gems? Just kidding, I knew it was going to be 20 Prima Gems. I just want some drama. Anyways, look at this. One of the rarest name cards in the game, probably. Like, it's so cool. I'm putting that as my name card right away. Where is it? Yeah, it was in 2.1 because it's with all the 2.1 stuff there. But look at that. Appropriate Euro cat girl. Yeah, I usually just put it as the most recent character I've gotten. So, but look at that. Oh, I just realized cat because fishing. I get it now. But look at that. We got it. We got it. Plot twist: Istroth is the one giving visions out. Visions, eyes. Could be. That'd be interesting, actually. The crazy man that I am crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a... Anyways, we did it. That's it. We did it. 2,000 fish. That is just absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of this stream. I really, really, genuinely enjoyed the stream. Like, I enjoy every stream, but this one, like, I wanted to stream this because I wanted to, like, see my reaction to getting the 2,000 fish. But I was like, oh, I don't know how I'll do, if I'll feel up to it or stuff when I'm doing it. But I felt amazing. This stream was so fun. Talking with Lord with this about you guys and all these crazy ideas. Like, it was a lot of fun. And thank you to each and every one of you came out. IJN, if you're still here, thank you so much to the gift subs. Oh, you are here. I just can't see with these glasses on. I can barely read the names in the chat, but you are still here. Thank you so much for the gift subs today. That was incredible. Yeah, these aren't prescription glasses, so it's kind of hard for me to read chat a bit sometimes and read your names. But thank you, everyone, for coming out. Thank you so much. This was a lot of fun, and I want to do more streams like this. We're just doing something chill and just chatting on the side here. It's a lot of fun. So that's going to be it, though. I got to eat something more than just a snack. I really got to go to the bathroom because I've been drinking a lot of water. So thank you, everyone, for coming out to the stream today and genuinely just making it one of the best streams I've done. And yeah, see you hopefully tomorrow. We'll see if I'm up to it. Don't fall in. Thank you. Possibly a stream tomorrow. Probably just like a few event things or something like that. We'll see if I'm up to it or not, if I have the time. But after that, not going to be any streams until like mid next week because I'm not going to be home. So yeah, but thank you everyone for coming out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone.